Wells only and his guests are not responsible for any losses you may accrue from having weekends. Where the haters at? Yeah, bitches still ain't showed up. And now, right, we got Hex, flawless uptime. People thought this was a joke. Now they're mad at the chart.
Right? The reality is that I want to be rich as fuck. There's only one way to be rich as fuck. That's by sitting on your ass the longest. Yep. That's it. Yep. That's the secret. The God well told you. Richard done told you. I done told you. Kareem done told you. Maddie done told you. Everybody done told you. Everybody done told you. These motherfuckers still acting like they don't know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
100% safe. There's plenty of games left.
Valiant done told you. Yo, everybody said it. I mean, hey, you know what it is, man? Everybody done told you. Y'all deep. Everybody. My God. Ex-Asians, bro. Everybody. Australians, man. Everybody gets me. Yo, Wendy's done told you. Dollar Club done told you. Everybody done told you. It's crazy. What up, my homies and homettes? Hope everybody is having a fine Sunday / Monday, depending on where you are in the world. I gotta say, the weather's been phenomenal over here this weekend. You know, things are shaping up to just look great for the third quarter. And I gotta tell you, we are only a month. Oh wait, no. Yep, we're only a month, almost a month in to Q2. I mean, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. Everything is falling apart everywhere. And the good thing about that is that means we're one step closer to the other side. Now, are we at the bottom of the trough? Hell nah. This shit is just getting started. And I told y'all shit was popping off. Now, the thing is that it looks like it's not happening, right? It's funny because you only kind of see stuff on Twitter and it's like nothing's going on. But I'll tell you what, headlines become reality real quick when the wrong people get to do what they want. And the sad reality is that it's our fault that is the case. It's not their fault. They're doing what they want to do, right? So that's something that you guys need to keep in mind as we have this conversation tonight. That's really just the starter, because that's just the basic fact of the matter. They're doing what they want because we allow it. These are unelected individuals that are dictating what is happening where we live. Doesn't matter where you live. That's literally happening to everyone on this planet, on this plane, whatever. Think about that statement as I continue on my merry stream. So let me say what up to everybody. What's going on, HP Morgan? Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you always tuning in. What's good, homie? How you doing? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a rumble because people are very confused with regards to what is actually going on. So I like to be the person that sheds light so that everybody can see, because I have the very, I guess, I don't know if it's fortune or misfortune of being able to see what's actually going on. Because a lot of people call me things, they call me dramatic, call me hyperbolic, and I come with the facts always and forever. So for people to ever tell me that shit is kind of funny. And I guess, you know, if they don't like an incorrect market call, I get it. I don't like them either. But guess what? That's why I don't speak in absolutes. So maybe you should learn to listen. Pro tip, just saying. But every day is a battle. You have to be ready every day because nothing is given. Everything must be taken or earned. And that's just the rules of life. And if for those of you that do know just shit getting given to you, well, Good luck with that, because that party's over. Straight up. What up, Crypto King? Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for the love, man. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. What's going on, man? Go Junkies. What's going on, brother? Appreciate the love on Twitter, man. Much respect. Nostradamus Hexaramus and salute to you, my man. Oh man, what's good, Sean369? Completion fails. Appreciate you always tuning in, and Balliot since day one has been tuning in, and much love to you, man. Much love to you. Looking forward to seeing you next time, bro. It's been too long. Hex boy was good, man. George, yes, again, I'm gonna start trying to stream a little more frequently. It seems to be kind of needed for now. So until we can stream a little less, I guess I'll stream a little more, right? What up, Marcus? Shout out to you, brother. CB do. We must always stay on target. It's no excuse to not be. Right? No way. Appreciate you, man. Just a man, no myth, no legend. I'm actually here talking, so shout out to you though, bro. Thanks, man. That patch, that's our patch. So I made that patch. I want to talk about that patch for a little bit. I want to take a little time to talk about it. But I got Thoughts Child coming through. He's gonna be a little late, but he'll be showing up. I just want to talk about the patch because in the service when I was in, patches have this kind of. And I learned what patches were, right? They kind of carry this message, right? This unsaid message. And we are a group of individuals, at least those watching this stream, that understand what is going on for the most part. And we're acting in such a way. No doubt about it. For those of us taking action every day, we do what we're supposed to do because we're acting in accordance with what's supposed to be done because we know what our lives have been. Straight up. So there is no questioning what you have in your mind anymore. You already know where you've arrived to. It's party time. Don't be shy. I was shy at first, but I'm letting you know. Ain't no reason to be shy. Find your spot. Get in and get right. What up, Crypto Games? Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. DB Cooper, what's up, bro? We coming. No worries. We coming. Corey, what's going on, bro? Crypto Ewok, what's good, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you, D'Artagnan. Hey, man, we got to chill soon, bro. It's been a little while already. So about time. You should do that once a quarter, man. You ain't too far. Rags, what's up, bro? Let me know if you want to jump on, man. I'll send you the link. Hold on. If you got the time, I know you've been streaming all day, so I get it if you don't want to hop on, bro. Completely get it. But invite is open. Let's see. Yes, I will go into that, bro. It's very straightforward, actually. And here's the thing. It can only happen in one way. And that's the beautiful part about it. It's already happened multiple times. And you'll see it soon if you stick around long enough. What up, 10 Top? Hope you doing well, brother? Creme de la creme, what's good, homie? Yeah, right. That was a funny one, right? Yeah, we're the only winners. In fact, what a lot of you that are new might not know is that for a long time we called ourselves Team Win because that's all we do over here. We don't do anything else actually. And when we have, excuse me, folks, give me 1 second. Grinding some over here. Yeah, clearly that needs some oil, right? Very annoying. So clearly when you have individuals not acting in line with what you expect the standard to be, it's literally on you, right? To let people know that hey, man, you fucking up. I do it all the time. Don't be shy. It's your world now. It's your job to make sure it stays that way. It's not anybody else's job. So don't get that confused, right? I mean, we just went through the past 50 years, 40 years, 60 years, really. I mean, as far as back as you want to go, but I'm not trying to be too nitpicky. But in our lifetimes, we've seen what this relegating our livelihoods to middlemen leads to. We must do better and we shall. There's no other way. Look at what they're still doing to these toddlers in New York City. I mean, it's disgusting. They still got these kids wearing masks. I mean, we're talking about toddlers, preschoolers. I think that's 4 and below, folks. Nobody gives a fuck. So guess what? If we don't start taking care of business, they're going to take care of you. So get in line, because I am. Esteban, what's good, homie? Hope you're doing well. Quadruple Cinco. What's going on, Optimal Timeline? Everything is happening. You better start looking on Twitter and keeping up with the flow of information. Can't give you everything all the time. What up, Hex Fetty? Even though you are here for that. So just, stay tuned. Lights out, what's going on, homie? Hope you're doing, bro. Hope you're doing well, bro. Yeah, shout out to Mentra. And shout out to Gerardo. They're setting up that NFT space, right? That's unique to the Pulse chain. And, you guys have seen the thumbnail. I mean, we got a lot going on, right? And this is what that patch is all about, in fact. And we're going to get to that because, it's all in the patch. It's all in the patch. And we're going to go into that. That patch is going to become ours because you know what? Who the fuck else is using it? Nobody. So that's what's up. What up, David Gomez? What's going on, brother? Jose Cuervo was good. What up, Ant? What up? What up? Tap was good, homie. Yeah, hurry your ass up, bro. Dolo was good, man. Was good. Yes, they will sleep through it. They will sleep through it. But that's what we need, right? We do not need to be culling the herd. Let them call themselves out. We got better shit to do. Feel me? Mike was good, bro. Hope you're doing well, homie. Dingo was good, man. It was good. What's up, Master Kane? Yo, that's funny. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I got a stream where it was literally guns and butter. That's all I talked about all stream. And people were giving me shit about it for months. Hope them suckers prepared. Cause I sure as hell did. So I ain't got no concerns. I'm just informing. Cause I keep it what? 100. What up, Sam? What up, Raji? How you doing? Man, respect to you, Shane. Hope you're doing good, bro. Yo, Chris J, how you doing, man? Roberto, well, I'm glad I'm able to provide. Yeah, I try to tame it back, but, I can only do but so much. It's okay. A lot of people hate that, but, it's all right. They'll learn to just deal with it, right? What else can we do but win? Just that. Case closed. Isn't every stream, I feel like every stream I do is literally me in court just making my case to the jury, right? Because without you guys, it doesn't even matter that I stream. Who cares, right? The only people that care are the 120 plus that are watching right now. Nobody else cares. Whoever comes and, tunes in, they're the ones that are making this stream happen because it allows me to realize that I am able to spread the proper information. And that's what it's about. And guess what? We got a guest. Whoa, Rags. What's good, homie?
Yo.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Solamente ballenas. What's up, my man?
So wait, you flexing on me now? Hold on, man. I only know English. What else do you know that I don't know?
Todo está bien, papá. Todo está bien.
That's what's up, man. How you doing today, brother?
Dude, you know what, man? I'm good. When you hopped on the stream and you said, I feel good. I'm pumped up. The market's about to tank, but it's all good, man. I'm pumped up. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I share that sentiment, man. I share the same thing. I'm ready.
Let's go, man. Because you know what? What else are you going to do? We've been preparing for this since I started streaming, bro. Like literally, I've been talking about this point in time for that long. What's up, everybody? Everybody, literally.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, literally. Oh man.
No,
I mean,
you've been talking about it. It's because if you've been following us, been following you and other people who know a lot about this, we feel okay right now because we've been doing the right thing.
yep. No
We don't have
concerns
anything to
here.
worry about. It's like
Nothing.
faith, you
Yep.
know?
Yep. Nothing to worry about. I mean, once you understand what's going on, you can kind of see the end result and be okay. Right. And if there's one thing I gotta tell you, brother, and again, like I'm not the kind of guy that likes to speak about his life and all that, or
Yeah, yeah.
personal and all that, but sometimes it's important to add context to the comment because people need to understand the frame of mind and my point of view, right? Because we make statements, but sometimes it's hard to unpack a statement when you're making it
Mhm.
because people just take words however they see them, and that's not always the case, right? And I mean, and that's the biggest thing about relationships is like communication is everything,
Mhm.
right? I mean, and this is why we go over you know the chat, who we talking to and all that, because it's important to interact, it's important to communicate with everybody. Because yeah, we're the guys talking, sure, but who are we talking to? Are there more people that are going to show up? Is the conversation worthwhile? Are people going to tune in again? Right? And these are things I like to think about as I'm streaming in real time because I don't like talking to myself. This is why I barely, if ever, make recorded videos. I mean, I think the last one I made might have been in the summertime, but it was been almost a year.
Yeah.
Like I rather interact with people. And I think that people appreciate that too a little bit more, even though everybody can't make a live stream. The people that can do appreciate it.
And
And
that's
that's
I
what's
mean,
up.
live streaming is not my default, man. Like
Yeah,
I don't enjoy
not
it. And so whatever your weekend, you got to push past that and just try your
right.
best and kind of build yourself out. You
You
got
got to
to.
try. You got to try.
Yeah.
And I think for me it's a little different because I don't feel like I'm getting any value exactly from doing something that I know I can already do. Like, yeah, I can make a video, but I know I'm not gonna put in the effort to be a super
Right.
editing machine. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I really want to even bother giving people this low quality pre-recorded video?
And that's what I like about you too. I'm gonna stop giving you compliments because I know your head's about to bust through the roof here. But the thing that I like too, the thing
You
that I
stupid.
like, and I share the same thing. Like if somebody shows up for my stuff, I don't just want to be like a lump on a log, man. I want to
Right,
give value because
right,
they're spending their time with me, and
100%.
and, and I hold that's very important to me,
Hey, we only
and I
got but
think you
so
do the
much to
same.
share, right? I mean, dude, we only got but so much time. The last thing I want is for somebody to watch an entire stream of mine, which are typically longer than an hour, typically longer than two, and them not get something from it. I mean, that's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
Haters are irrelevant though, but
it's so true, man. And like for us, it's like and I'm not even gonna lie. It's almost like it feels good to
mm,
be able for me to be able to do the research for somebody else. And those folks who had a long day or they're doing this or that, like I like doing the research and delivering it.
right.
Yeah, and that's just my way. That's kind of like no homo, my love language.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I like doing that for people. I like helping them out.
Same here.
And yeah,
Same
feels
here. I
good.
mean, I go through the length of even doing researches online for people so they can see how I go
Yeah.
about doing it. I might not talk them through it, but shit, I'm doing it. You see
Isn't the
what I'm looking
research fun too? Isn't that part fun?
at? It is because you don't know what you're gonna find.
Oh, and you do. And I know you like you'll put that stuff on
And
Twitter and then like it's remind me of this in 2.5 years.
dude,
You're
look,
like, I told
you
y'all.
want to
I
know what
told
put
you.
me on this path, man? I'll tell
What's
you
that?
because you were in. You are you in the service or were you? You're in
Yeah,
still.
I was in the service.
Okay, you were. Okay. For some
Yeah.
reason I thought you were so active. I don't know fucking
No.
why. You got the beard. Duh. Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but some weren't you EOD?
I was not EOD, but I was in the Navy. I was a weatherman. Come on,
How the
bro.
fuck
Better
did
than
I
EOD.
hold on? Yeah, hold on. Why the fuck did I think you were EOD? I'm
I
so
don't know, but
sorry.
keep thinking that, bro, because I mean,
Nah,
it
I'm
is what
sorry,
it
bro.
is.
I'm
Nah, you
sorry.
good. You good.
Sorry.
I was a weatherman, man. I'm on the cumulonimbus,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. That shit can be a pain in the ass, bro. Yo, they put you guys in some weird spots.
They do. We have a
Yeah.
really weird like I was attached to the 26 Mu
Okay.
We did sustainment training in Kuwait. We went to
Oof.
Camp Buring out
I'm so
there, and
s-
then
Hold on.
hopping.
Hold
Yeah.
on. When?
What?
I stood that motherfucker up. When were you there?
I was there in 2000 and let me think, probably like 2007.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Wow. I stood that motherfucker up in 2003. Ain't that some shit? Were they
dude. I
still
just
attacking y'all when you was there?
no, they weren't attacking me. I just
Nice. You're
remember
welcome.
it was nice. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for taking those bullets. You meat shield,
I'm
you.
fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you.
No, they called it Camp
But
Cupcake for a reason, bro. At
well,
that time.
yeah. At the time, look, when
Yeah.
we stood it up, and not to diverge, I'm sorry, people, but
No.
we got shit to talk
Yeah.
about. At the time, yo, we were getting attacked almost nightly, man, almost nightly, and damn near every week during the day for sure, at least 2 to 3 times a week. So it wasn't bad. It was bad.
Well,
You
they
know
were
what I mean?
hurting. They were hurting for action so much when I got there that there was a sign on base that says 122 days since the last car accident on base. I'm like, dude,
What?
what? And they had a Baskin Robbins. I'm like, dude, this
Oh
is
my
easy duty,
god!
man. We would
Damn.
go out in the middle of the desert probably 2 or 3 times a week and just fire off rounds. There's a range way out there, freaking camel spiders, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we come back, dude. But it was easy duty.
Damn. Well, salute,
Yeah,
man. I'm glad you guys got to enjoy what
I
we
am
didn't
too.
get to.
I am
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure, man. It's not
Yeah.
worth it. You know,
No.
and that's kind of what's fucked up about being out there, because it got you feeling like you're wasting your time. So you want the heat, but you don't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't. I
Because,
don't give a
well, when
fuck
you're a
what you
young
got.
man, you
Yeah.
search for that. You're trying to find yourself, and you're trying to kind of psychologically
Mhm,
test yourself too.
mhm,
So
mhm.
you want to see what's going to happen. You want to go into the unknown,
Some
and
people
yeah,
do, man.
you're eager for it. But then you get older, and you're
Right.
like, wait a minute.
You know, I gotta be honest, and a quick shout out to Hexenberg. He's pretty much the reason I'm streaming. I almost wasn't going to today, but he kind of,
Shout out.
yeah. Shout out to you, bro. That's why I've been having him out of it so long. Shout out to you, bro. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's your accurate statement, sir. Hex is true property, and T-Share is the best tenant that never fails to pay you. Period. And yes, I have told you. Yes. Go ahead.
Now what were you saying? You were saying something. We were talking about wanting to figure yourself out, man, when you get out there.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to get lost in the environment,
Mhm.
right? Because you're technically at war in your head, and you're thinking to yourself, well, what the fuck? You know, what am I doing out here? Why am I wasting this time? I'm a young man. My life is passing me by. Bro, I wasted so much time. It's like jail. You've been it. You know, you ain't doing shit. You just there.
Yeah, man. But I think judging by what I've heard about your life and judging from my life, dude, like that was the only path to being successful out of many, many paths that I had in front of me, and I'm glad I
Same,
chose that door.
same. I
And
don't regret it.
because military taught me how to, it raised me into a man. It taught me the other stuff. It taught me that I didn't have to be aggressive. It taught me that I didn't, it taught me how to be a gentleman. It taught me how to have confidence.
Yeah.
Taught me how to carry myself in the world. And I didn't have that side of the equation.
But why did it do that? Because it put you in all these situations. That's really why.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of a double-edged sword in a way, a kind of fucked up one. Because I agree with you 100%. I mean, it gave me the confidence to, it helped me realize that I can be confident in myself,
Mm-hmm.
because I was capable of doing all these things that I wasn't able to do before, bro, at all. You
Yeah.
know, and not because I wasn't trying to do them or not trying to. I just didn't even know in many cases, like literally did not even know, because
Mhm.
I'm just some, fucking block boy. What the fuck
Right.
do I know, right?
Right.
I mean, the fuck talking about being in a forest. The fuck did I know about that when I was
Right.
17? I didn't know
Right.
dick about that, right? So these are the kinds of things, man, that as a human being that grows up in an urban environment, you don't have a clue about. So it helped me grow up and expand my world in many ways.
You got to be so thankful for that too, man.
Yeah, 100%. But at the same time, we must call out the bullshit.
It is. It's a lot of it.
A whole lot of it. And in fact, too much of it, really.
I tell you the reason that now I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like I was pretty shit hot when I was in the service. Like, and I cared about stuff like my PRT test. I wanted to be number one. I wanted to score the
We on
highest.
the
I
same
wanted to
page, bro.
shoot
Yeah,
the best and this
you
and
saw
that.
them guys talking about their ribbons. I won't even dare. Embarrassing.
Right.
Ain't
So
pointless.
competitive as hell, man. And
Mhm,
but here's the thing that forced me out of the service, the political correctness was out of control even back then.
I joined at the wrong time.
Dude, me
Literally at the
too.
wrong time.
I said, bro, if I stay in, I am going to be court-martialed probably by my next enlistment
Just
because I
because you're
can't keep my
talking.
mouth shut
Yep.
anymore.
Just because you're talking.
Yep.
Literally.
That's it.
Just because you're talking.
And it was such a blow to me because I had such high expectations in my head of the way the service was explained to me by all these old dudes back in the day and this and that. And I'm like, finally, I get to go somewhere that's going to be based on like my merit and what I do and what I accomplish. And it wasn't.
Right.
By that time, I think if I'd gotten there about 15 or 20 years, probably 20 years earlier, it would have been what was in my head, but that's gone.
Correct. Yep. Same here, man. When I joined, brother, I swore I was going to do 20 years. I started out with 20 years in my head. Period. And shout out to you, Casey. Appreciate the super chat, brother.
Thank you, Casey. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, here's another one, right? Same fight.
In
different way. Right? Same fight, different way. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They want you to chase death, bro.
It's like you're with the Marine Corps. I remember just being with the Marines right after they got out of their boot camp because I trained with a bunch of them at Keesler Air Force Base. And it's like you're on the quarterdeck and they're standing watch. It's like you show your ID and they go kill, kill, kill. And it's trained, it's ingrained.
Literally.
That's what they do, man. And you're a young person, you don't have any perspective and you can't push back initially because you don't know which way is up anyway.
That is your perspective.
Yeah, that's all you got.
That's what they give you. And this is what people don't get in a lot of ways about how things work. And we figured that out. Clearly, we're no longer in the service, and that's why we're literally one and the same. Yep. Because just like you were high speed, man, I was the motherfucking highest of speeds. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I was leading platoons when I was in the fucking service, and I never even got to E5 because I knew better. They were begging me. No, thank you. You ain't putting my name on no lines, bitch. Right. Not the one. I ain't the sucker. And I'm glad I never did that because they almost sent my ass to the brig for no fucking reason.
Yes.
And that's common.
For not cooperating.
Not even uncommon. That's what's fucked up. Yo, people get court-martialed like it's, peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And that's but that's a discipline tool.
That's right.
And it's a tool to keep you in check. Goes way back. It's nothing new.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
This is how the military got to the point to where it is today, where people just do as they're told, and they don't question shit because they don't want to suffer the wrath of the code.
Yeah. Old Article 15, man.
And that's the basic.
Yeah.
If we sit here and run through all them bad boys, man, we won't finish today.
Bro, let's go. Hey, get your dress blues on. Let's go get in front of the skipper, bro.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. When I got out, bro, I think I don't even remember. I dumped them or burned them or something. I don't know what I did with my ACUs because when I got out, these bastards gave us ACUs.
Yeah,
to finish
I remember that.
I mean, you had to do that shit, but bro, I was out there when we had actual uniforms. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they lasted the year.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, when we went out there the first time, we didn't get R&R. At least not all of us. I was one of the unlucky ones that was not fortunate enough to get.
How long did y'all stay out there? How long did you stay out there?
A whole 365. Bro.
Yeah.
A whole 365.
So brutal.
Yo, no, you have no idea. And we got lucky. We got lucky because we almost were part of that crew that did the 18 solid. Yeah. They were guys that went from Afghanistan to Iraq. Most people don't even know that shit.
So you guys, Basra was controlled heavily by the Brits. Did you guys train with those folks? Because that's in southern Iraq, kind of near.
It was just a pit stop for us. We didn't stay there. I mean, we might have had a detachment. Now that I think about it, like by Diwania or something like that, which was close to Basra. But we didn't have people stationed there per se, and if we did, man, it was probably like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't gonna be
Sure,
a
sure.
count that I'm gonna remember. But we definitely passed through on the way out. I remember that shit. So.
Bro, so when I told my chain of command that I wanted to get out of the service, you know what they said to me? They said, Davis, what are you doing with your life, man? Do you see how bad the economy is? Do you think you're going to be able to survive in the real world on your own? My jaw dropped to the floor, bro. I'm like, they are not really pulling that card on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to scare me into staying and to be. I'm like, I didn't need the service to survive before. I don't need it to, definitely don't need it to survive now.
Right.
You know, now I'm not going to trash the service because, like I said, I wouldn't change.
We said what we said. Right?
Wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
But yeah, damn, dude, I'm glad that I got out. Now, when I got out, I spun my wheels for a while. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was searching, and it took me a while to find a path that I was meant to be on. But it got me to where I am now, dude. Definitely did.
Yeah, and that's kind of the funny thing. And this is why, at the same time, we find ourselves talking about it because we have to,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because this is, and here's something, you guys know I never, ever talk about my time in the service, ever. You guys never heard me talk about that shit. But, it's somebody I could talk to about it. I'm not just going to sit here harp about it, but we can have an actual conversation, and it's just not me bitching, right?
Right.
Which is what I would feel like I'm doing. Because it is what it is. It happened. Who cares, right? But it's important to reflect and learn. And that's something that, as a young man, I did not take seriously enough because I had a lot of time to think while I was out there doing nothing. Right. And luckily, I did the little that I did because I honestly didn't do that much. Because you have to understand, a person such as yourself, you didn't need the service. I actually did.
Yeah.
Right. Because I wasn't aware enough to not need it. You kind of get what I mean?
Well, I had the ego. Did you have the ego?
I had the ego.
Yeah, and that's what would have killed you if you didn't have the service.
That's right.
That's
right. 100%. And I learned that in boot camp that I had too much ego. I didn't learn that. I wouldn't have learned that anywhere else. Because you see, in the streets in New York, that shit works.
Right.
That shit works here. Because that's how you fucking survive. Because everybody got a motherfucking ego out here. That shit is like fried chicken. Who cares? Right? It don't mean nothing. But when you're dealing in real world situations, guess what? That shit'll get your ass killed.
Dude, there's a lot to be said for, and I wasn't in a situation where I was like vying for my life every day. It was more like where I grew up. It was more like petty crime type stuff. It's more like the drugs and the stealing and then just getting caught in the wrong crowds and then rotting for the rest of your life if you get stuck in it.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Nothing violent. Yeah. And that's common too. That's not like it's uncommon, bro.
Oh no. Yeah. It's definitely common for where I'm from. And, but dude, you had to get in there, man. And you had to understand what it feels like to serve and not to be a lone wolf. You have to serve a master to understand how to lead in a way. And I didn't have that perspective until I got to the military. And that me serving really humbled me, crushed my ego. And then it allowed me to see things from the perspective of the people that I was put in charge. And that carried all the way through my career outside of the military as well. Very, very valuable lesson.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, that's interesting, right? Because while I grew up with ego, the ego I grew up with was just enough. Because just as I said, ego in the wrong instance will get your ass killed. And that does apply here. So, it's kind of one and the same. But what's weird is that you know how to move and how to survive because of course we all grow up to survive to some extent. It's just different types of survival. But then when you get in the service, it's another level of survival.
Dude, it's a chess survival.
Right.
Chess,
Can you
man.
take it? Can you take it? Because there's a million ways to get out. If you're willing, right? I
Yeah.
knew guys, man, that were popping pills just to get fucking medically discharged with 100% paycheck. Not my cup of tea. So I couldn't fuck with that, right? And there's other ways to do it, right? You could have. I mean, I knew guys that were getting shot. Shoot me in my leg. Like, yo, it's
Right
real.
before deployment, they're like
Yo,
freaking out. They're like, shoot
even
me.
while on deployment, bro.
Yeah, on deployment. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this story.
Getting pregnant.
Yes, that's another one.
Yeah.
And this was in the early days when you could still get sent back. Now,
Yeah.
03. Hear me, right?
Yep.
We in Kuwait. I don't know what this guy was doing, but somehow he broke his wrist.
Okay.
Motherfucker thought he was going home. That motherfucker drove for the next 3 days to motherfucking Iraq with the rest of Yo, we drove for 3 fucking days, bro.
Stupid.
3 fucking days.
So we had a guy that. Now, hey, let me tell you something though, dude. I don't know if you felt this, but I remember feeling this. I remember finding out that I'm going to go on a year-long deployment. And dude, the feeling that I had leading up to that was like, oh my God, I'm really leaving for a whole year. It was like, it was kind of like, this is cool, but what did I just sign up for? I'm gone for a year.
It wasn't cool, bro.
I remember being like, God, what is going on? Let's go. But what the heck?
Look, bro, when I went, people weren't deploying anywhere. First off, they were just going to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not the same.
Right. So it was different for y'all.
Yo, 100%, bro. I was trying to.
Yeah.
All right, y'all gonna hear the bitch in me. I was trying to find every kind of way to get the fuck out of that deployment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to go to war. What the fuck I look like?
I know.
was getting my Muhammad Ali on. You know what I'm saying? My Muhammad Ali on. Like, what the fuck? Cassius Clay, bitch. No.
Cassius,
Muhammad
man.
Ali. I ain't fighting that fucking war.
No.
Shit ain't work. So I ended up going anyway. That's life, right?
Bro, I remember this guy.
Ranger school, everything. Nothing worked. Airborne, all that shit. Nothing worked, bro. Nothing.
Have you been on a Navy ship? Were you on a Navy ship in your career?
No.
Okay. Navy ship, they've got these hatches. You can pull them up and you can put them down and tighten them down, right? And these things probably weigh, I'd say, about 75 pounds.
Okay.
They're waterproof. They compartmentalize the ship. So we had a guy who opened up one of these hatches, put his leg in the hatch, and slammed that thing down right on his shin bone, split it in half, just because he didn't want to go on deployment, but he didn't see the camera right down the P-way, the passageway.
Fuck,
and they got it all on camera. And he got a dishonorable discharge, dude. But dude, that's what people did to get out. That's what people did to get out.
What a moron!
Freaking idiot. They got him all on camera and slammed that 75-pound hatch down on his shin and split it.
You know what? Fuck what he did. The fact he did it on camera was killing me.
On one end, it takes some balls to mutilate yourself like that.
Look,
like,
bro,
you hear about those fools that like they chop their own leg off out in the wilderness with like a pocket knife or something.
Yeah.
That's, dude, I couldn't slam my leg like that.
I don't know that I could do it, bro.
No, I'm like, take me on deployment. I'll die. Like, go get me shot.
It's ridiculous, man. Like,
whew.
What the hell? What is going on with people, man? Like, yo, that dude's a down low commie. Like, bro, just stay your ass on deployment, man. It ain't that bad, bro. Like, come on.
Bro, we both got stories. We both got lots of stories. But dude, let's talk about, dude, what's going on with crypto, man? What's going on with the markets,
I'm sorry. We definitely went off topic like a motherfucker, and we got a third party.
That was damn fun, though, dude. I can't talk like that to most folks.
Nah, yeah, we can't.
Dang, Pops.
What's going
up,
on,
man?
guys? How you doing, brother? See, you're looking down and out, man.
I'm just sitting out here in the peripherals thinking there's no angle that I fit into their fucking conversation whatsoever. And I'm like,
bro,
I'm like, Brandon got up in there and just gaffled my whole shit.
Yo, it's all good, man.
What's up, gentlemen?
Everybody got something to say.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
So it's all good, bro. It's all good.
I'm feeling you.
We all go through some fucked up shit, right? And I think that's the point. And that's why we're here in a lot of ways, right?
Well,
That
look,
a
you're
lot
big
of us
boys.
are on Hex because of that.
You're big boys, right? And
Mhm.
you guys seem like you dish out a lot of criticism. Maybe one of y'all more than the other one, but you know, you guys could probably take like a big boy conversation about the topic you were on, right?
Yeah.
Like one of my teachers, Mark Passio, irregardless of your intent or belief, he
Regardless.
oh, we're doing proper English now.
Yeah, just don't do it regardless. I can't stand that motherfucker.
Now,
I'm gonna
now
get-
I know,
I'll get
man.
it tattooed, irregardless.
or no regrets.
Can you believe, Brandon, that this now is a big deal? It's the 13th time I streamed with my man, and he never had to point that out.
You
to
said
me
that shit before? Damn, bro.
I don't
must
know
not be
how it
paying
would
attention.
slip by you, dog. You just
Damn.
jumped on that shit.
Dude,
Holy
you're one of the most
shit.
well-spoken people I've ever met.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like that shit really, that's probably why I never heard it before, because I just didn't hear you saying it wrong. Because I don't expect you to say shit wrong.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? That robot mode, bro. That should be taking me over like crazy sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, look, may I finish the thought, okay? Because
My
I'm ready
bad.
for you guys to attack now.
My bad.
Like, Mark Passio has given presentations 7 hours long, man.
Right.
And he would say, God bless you, you're dumb motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, you guys were wired, even if it was for a year or 3 years or whatever, you were wired to be order followers. And that is like,
That's right. That's the
I don't know
point of
how the
military,
fuck, like,
but
I
that's-
get the
that's why people like
humility.
us get out.
I get yeah, right. And look at you guys. You guys are two of my favorite people. And I mean that genuinely. Now,
Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like
how
that's kind of
I don't understand, like,
how do you tolerate it?
how I don't understand how, guys, I would be dead 2 weeks in, dead,
Bro, look,
dead. I don't know how you did it.
you gotta survive, man. It's just like jail.
And it's
You
yeah.
gotta survive.
Well, I get some of that.
It ain't nothing like jail, but it's kind of like jail, right?
Uh,
You just gotta do shit you don't want to do, bro. What
Hey,
the fuck? We all gotta do that, don't we?
You want to know something awesome, man? I
how
was
the
in the
fuck do you
Who Scout one time. I was the only cracker in the whole Who Scout. And you know what I
Well,
did?
Why the fuck was you in the Who Scout in the first place?
Why wasn't I in the Who Scout all the time? So I snuck a pack of cigarettes in, dude. They were ready to elect me mayor by the end of my stay. It was great. They get that snowflake motherfucker. I'm jonesing like a bitch. I'll be like,
of course.
here, pass it down. I had to get one of the big dudes to be like my bodyguard.
When you holding that product, you best believe they coming.
No, it was great though. I mean, I believe it might have like saved my life that night. Yeah.
Of course, bro. That's my point. Right? How did you do that? You ain't black. You ain't Hispanic. Fuck was you doing up in there? You technically do not belong. Just because of how you look, regardless of your background. That's how people are gonna treat you.
Right.
So how did you do that? And that's my point, right? You just do what you gotta do.
We call it
Do
show
what
and
you gotta
prove.
do.
Show and prove, right?
That's right. That's right.
So,
That's
and,
real,
you know, here's
that's
the
real
thing.
talk, right?
Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
when you're in the military, man, and you're looking around at your peers, there's probably Wales. You can agree or disagree here, but I look around at my peers. There's probably 50 to 60% of the people that are drinking the Kool-Aid without questioning anything.
Yep.
And then the rest of the people are like, I just got to do my time and get out, and I'm not going to be broken, but I still got to follow the orders. So, so that's what it looks like. It's not mindless following of orders.
I agree.
You drink the Kool-Aid or don't.
Yeah.
I
One. Go ahead, Wales. I'm sorry.
No. I was gonna supplement his comment because that's the fact. How do you think I ended up learning to read every fucking thing?
Yeah. Right. Well, that's the same as being up in the clink, right?
That's right. Law library. That's right.
Yeah, we get a lot done. I mean, the right kind of guy gets a lot done.
Yeah,
the
but
right
that's the
kind of
point.
man.
I'm the right kind of guy, and that's how the fuck I got to where I'm at.
What's up, brother?
But that's the point, dog. You either do what you gotta do or you don't.
I'm hearing you, but for me, the choice, okay, it wasn't a direct line to make the choice to live that that ne'er-do-well hustler like kind of life. That wasn't like say, oh, if I do this, then it's guaranteed. It
Right.
was more of like a obtuse kind of angular
Yeah, of course.
pathway.
Nobody picks nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
People
But with
get
you
put in
guys,
positions,
it's like you
nah,
knew right where you were headed and what was
it don't work
going to
like that.
go
dog.
down.
It don't work like that. That's
Okay,
the thing.
enlighten me. Enlighten me.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, because of my family history, I couldn't go down that path.
My wife joined the military.
I
She
had
had
no
two options, right? She was going to be a crack whore in Port Richmond, or she could join the army. Those were her options. I mean, like all the girls around her from Catholic school, you know, were jum rock offers. I mean, it's tragic shit.
Yeah, but this is the thing you got to understand, bro. The system is designed to force you to make a choice.
That is right.
Either you're going to pick one kind of fed time or you're going to pick another. Now, I chose this kind of fed time because I didn't want to do the other kind of fed time because I already had people doing that kind of fed time.
Right.
So I had to make a motherfucking choice.
I heard you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Well, I heard you guys mention it was like a bit, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because all my relatives and my friends who did it, I heard you guys touch on promises kind of unfulfilled. I'll give you an example. My brother, who's now Dr. Nate, he made his dream come true, man. He's a chiropractor. He's a holistic naturopath chiropractor, one of the healthiest, coolest. He's got Jesus hands, this guy. When he went in, they were gassing him up, man. They were gassing him up. They were like, oh, we're going to have you doing PT. You're going to be taking care of these motherfuckers' ankles and knees. And he was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. Man, they slapped a gun in his hand and he ended up driving he called it a glorified ups truck.
Recruiters do that. They do that.
Yeah, bro.
So they gas you up when you're like,
they do.
And then they don't.
I mean, I
got
ain't get
quotas.
stuff like that, but yeah, that shit happens. I knew what I was doing.
There's good guys and there's bad guys. And you hear those stories. What they did, I guarantee what they did, Wales, is what they sent him to boot camp without a job.
Yep.
He was undesignated when he went to boot camp. So then at the end of boot camp, they were like, well, we got to send him somewhere. And he goes to sit with the career counselor and they said, all right, infantry. And then they send him off. He made the mistake of not picking the job before he got shipped off.
Oh, shit. That's an okie doke.
What service was that? What service was that?
My brother?
Yeah.
He was in what's it, Dover, Delaware? Is that Navy or Air Force?
Air Force, I think, yeah. Air Force Base.
Air Force. I'm 100% sure of that.
Now,
oh
Wales,
damn, man.
You tell a story of you were thin to blow up buildings or be a mechanic, and then they shoved the gun in your hand, right?
Nah, nothing like that, bro. I just couldn't. I couldn't go that route because it was on me. I had to grow up. I had to be a man. I had no fucking choice.
But I'm saying they didn't deliver on promises that you're going to train to do this. Like you got.
I wasn't. Look, when I joined the military, bro, shit was clear to me. Okay. I was in my mind. I was going to go in and do 20 years. I had family that was doing the same. What's the difference?
Right. Because it's like good, steady money, good retirement, I guess. I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Because at that point in time, I didn't know nothing.
Yeah. Golden handcuffs.
That's right. That's what they are.
Okay.
That's what they are. That's right.
I got you.
Because you don't understand the system. You're playing their game.
As a young man. Right.
That's right. I was 17 when I fucking joined the service, bro. What the fuck did I know? I had to make decisions that I wasn't supposed to fucking make. That's a fact. And that's what nobody talks about. But anybody that joins the service at that fucking age is doing exactly that. Period. I don't give a fuck who you are, what the fuck you think you know. You don't know shit. Period. Because most of those motherfuckers wouldn't even join. That's a fact.
I was in the delayed entry program at 17. I had to wait a year to ship off. Yeah.
Same here. I had to wait a long fucking time. I waited like 10 months to go.
Now, Brand, if you, both of you guys, if you guys were in the World War I or World War II era, there wouldn't have been no delayed entry. You motherfuckers would have been out there at age 17, right?
We would have been in Normandy like 3 months in, or less than that,
right in front of Tom Hanks. Let's hope not.
Stupid.
Hope not.
Tom Hanks. In front of Tom Hanks. You're so stupid.
I got all kind of feelings about it, and a lot of them
be
considered corny because it's serious. My heart fucking weeps. My heart weeps for the young men and women of our country, man.
Let me tell you something.
All right, I'm listening.
Don't fucking weep. You know why? Because that patch on that fucking thumbnail is what it's all about. No reason to weep. Weep for what? you need to do is take action. That's what being a Hexagon is all about.
That's
Hey.
true. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's right.
I do both.
Well, we don't weep when we taking action, homie. So I'm gonna need you to step out if that's what the fuck is going on over here.
I do it by myself.
What's up,
And
Wes?
I don't
I
get in
appreciate
nobody's
the
way.
super chat. Yeah, nah, bro. We need positivity only.
Yeah.
Because we moving forward, bro. We ain't looking back.
Mm-mm.
It's one thing to study your past and learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's another thing to act like that shit fucking matters, because it doesn't.
The only regret that I have is not taking enough action up until this point. That's probably my biggest regret. And speaking up and being vocal about these things. But here we are. That's what we got to do, man.
Yeah, you know, I wish I could say the same, but I've been vocal for a long motherfucking time, man. And I'm gonna tell you what,
I was in and out. I was wishy-washy.
I
I hated it.
and you ain't missed nothing. You ain't
Mm-mm.
missed nothing. It might have felt wrong to you,
Yep.
and that sucks. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna tell you what. In reality, motherfuckers don't want to hear the shit. They don't. They want their little bubble to be pristine and unpop, my dude. That's reality, right? Just like Thoth don't want me to say what I want to say.
What?
Nah, your face says it all, bro. Yeah, the military shit. You don't like it. I'm telling you, yo, don't weep.
Man, that's
You know what
such
I'm saying?
bullshit, bro. I fully
No.
accept because that is your life,
No,
your
bro,
path.
You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. I'm not attacking you. Okay? I'm saying change the perspective because it serves you better to have a different perspective. Because that's reality. I understand your point of view because I don't agree with the shit either. But guess what I'm doing about it? I'm not motherfucking weeping, my man. I'm taking care of business because that's what we need to be doing. With the understanding that that fucking shit is bullshit.
Wells.
Because I agree
Come
with
on,
you.
man. You know me a little better than that.
Bro,
Do you really think I'm in the corner with my legs tucked up to my chest, rocking back and
you're
forth?
not, bro. Come on, you're not hearing
All
me.
right,
I know
well, then
you're
I'm
not.
misunderstanding you, my friend.
Yeah. I know you're not. That's why I'm explaining it. I know you're not with your fucking knees in the fucking chest. Come on, bro. What I'm trying to say is leave that train of thought behind because it doesn't serve you well in your endeavors.
No,
that's what I'm trying to say because we all know it sucks. Just like we all had to sit here and tolerate this bullshit for the past 2 motherfucking years. How the fuck did you do that?
I got kids, man.
Oh, so you got an excuse? No fucking way. Exactly, my man. You feel me now?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my point.
Yeah.
And this is the thing we must understand. We must elevate. We cannot stagnate, bro. All these clowns out here playing these stupid games, acting like drama something. We ain't got time for that, bro.
A lot of clowns.
We got to move forward. That's the point. Anybody acting like it's time to stand still, they get left behind. Look at all these Bitcoin clowns. You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I crushed them fools today.
Hey, everybody in our community does, bro. And that's my point. Come on. We got people that don't stream that know more about Bitcoin than Bitcoin maxis, bro.
They would destroy it. That's our lowest common denominator destroys their best people.
This is disgusting. It's not even fair. Why are we acting like it's a competition? It's not. I'm gonna need everybody to get their shit together and stop addressing bullshit because y'all looking real weak out here right now. And I just saw 200 plus people addressing bullshit. I'm gonna need y'all to grow the fuck up if y'all want to be number one. Pro tip. Just saying. Just fucking saying.
I'm getting really tired of the people that are still saying, when are we going to get on an exchange? I'm like, you just need to put that the fuck out of your mind. They're stuck in that. Oh, when we get to Coinbase or Binance, then everything's going to be better. I'm like, no, things will be infinitely worse. Do you understand the machinations of a centralized fucking mega exchange?
They clearly
I feel like I want to take a shower right now after you saying that.
Can we just talk about machinations for a second? Bro, it's like a quadruple word score, man. You just destroyed Scrabble in one word, bro.
Macaroons.
It's like the all-time high of Scrabble. That was impressive.
I want to know how this guy knew my hands was up when I was talking. Because they just was. Word up. You hear me moving when I'm talking on.
Hey, you want to see the fastest way to get killed in the desert, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, share that picture, Wales.
Boom.
What the fuck?
Just wear blue. That's all you gotta do, bro.
Oh crap! I messed it up. Hold on.
Look at that little guy. That's the fastest way to get killed.
Yo, that is funny. How the
I
hell-
think
Is
my
that-
stuff was at the dry cleaners.
Is that Rick from the mailroom?
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
how'd you even end up in them colors out there, bro? That's
Dude,
crazy.
I had just gotten off of a CH-46. I still had my utilities on from the ship, and I didn't
Damn.
have any BDUs, man.
I can't believe they did you like that.
Dude, and we went.
What
we-
are
like I
BDUs?
said, this was the range.
Yo,
we
homie,
were out in
what's
the middle of
BDU?
nowhere.
Yo, this is
I know.
crazy. I can't
I
believe they
know.
did you like that, bro. Oh my god.
They did, and I was look at all those guys. They were talking cash shit to
Of
me. dude.
course.
I didn't.
Bro, you
I
were
did.
fucking making the spot hot. Are you
It was
kidding
so
me?
embarrassing. It was so embarrassing,
Yo,
dude.
you guys gotta
Getting everybody
understand.
killed.
Yeah, basically. I
They
mean,
called
talk
it
about
stalerization. I'll never forget that.
ah.
All right, I'm stopping this embarrassing
Yeah.
moment. All right, done. Moving on. Aim for the
Man,
Smurf.
look, you can't be out in the middle of the desert wearing some miscolored clothing, folks. Pretty much
Bruh.
the problem there. Yeah.
Well, I was the first one to die. That's for sure.
Oh, 100%.
I think you stick out like a turd in a punch bowl, but it's more like
what
you
happened.
stick out like
That's what happened.
like a snowball. In the
Aim for
desert.
the Smurf.
Oh.
Craig, you stupid.
Hey,
Aim-
Gen Hex.
dude, true.
Oh my god, but yeah, that's the problem. Yes. Baby blue, ginger.
Fastest way to get killed in the desert.
Literally.
That was
Word,
rugged.
yeah. I'm surprised you made it back straight up.
I'm surprised I made it back too. God dang. Durka Muhammad Jihad. Wreck.
Oh man. Oh, to be ignorant, bro. Damn, we was some dumb motherfuckers. And that's the whole point, dog, right? We
Yo.
just went through 2 years of everybody living that same life. And that's
Lockdown.
and that's why I'm so awake, right? Like imagine going through the shit me and Rags had to go through just because I thought I had no other choice, bro, because I had no ambition, no drive. I had seen what my life was and did not see what it could be. Period.
One of the first conversations we had, I recognized no margin for error. You know, you're a fucking adolescent man in the BX, man. It's like you told me, you like, you know, some people can fuck up and fuck up again and fuck up some more, and then they finally get it together, you know. And then some worlds, like you fuck up, it don't matter how young or how innocent, you fuck up, you're done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Game over.
Pretty much. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was me pulling up YouTube so I could watch
Oh,
chat.
My bad, bro. I thought somebody was saying something in the
I
shit
thought
when
that
the
was some
mic was back up.
Inception Matrix shit going on. I was like, what?
Hello,
Let's go,
Marcy.
Brandon.
Yeah, I know. Jim Rat Crypto in the house. Where's
What
your
up,
buddy,
JRC?
man?
brother.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your
Yeah.
boy?
I thought I smelled those fucking biceps.
Good to have you in here, brother. Good to have you
No,
in
he's
here.
great. He's great. I wrote the nicest tweet for that young man because I was like,
I'm a
I
fan,
thought
bro.
he was an asshole when I first saw him. And then
Remember-
when he started working, I was like admiring the dude. I was like, what
look,
the
man,
fuck?
when he came on the stream with me and Papa, bro, I damn near
Oh,
wanted
I
to snuff
remember
his ass,
that.
yo. I damn near wanted to snuff his ass. Like, is this dude fucking scamming me right now, wasting my motherfucking time? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how bad it was, bro. Right? And this is what it's about. And this is what I want people to understand. And this is why Jim Rat gets respect.
Yes, he does.
Because it's about improving. It's
Yes.
not about staying in the same fucking place.
And
If
he
that's what you're
hasn't-
about,
yeah.
sorry. You
And he
ain't
hasn't been embarrassed to be transparent about the process.
Well,
that's
the point.
dope, dude.
Yep, that's the point. And that's why
It
people
takes
respect
nuts.
it. Mhm.
That takes big fucking grapefruit nuts.
It does. That's uncommon. Very uncommon.
Very. And people need to understand that.
Yeah, nobody wants to look vulnerable. Nobody wants to look stupid. You know, I just woke up, you know, mama took off my last diaper and I knew how the blockchain worked perfectly.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is that none of these motherfuckers are as educated.
Yeah, especially like the experts and the
You know what
top
I'm saying?
20.
Yeah, like let's be honest. You know, like you
Elon
gotta
Musk. Elon Musk.
exactly.
Elon
Like
freaking Musk.
Oh, he's not
Shills
all that.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, people be gassing that motherfucker.
Like people don't understand. Like, hey man, we are crypto. Get that? Like, and for the simple fact, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody watching right now, because this is how I honestly feel. Whenever I see you guys reaching out to these fucking furus,
Yeah.
you look like a fucking pleb. I don't give a fuck how long you been in Hex. That's what you look like. I don't give a fuck what reason you got. You are supposed to be the fucking cryptocurrency leader.
That's right. That's right.
Stop
And I'll tell you
reaching
what,
out to fucking
we
pleb.
can christen Hexico can motherfucking christen the next YouTube. Guys, stop begging YouTube
It's
for
fucking
shit. Tell them to
disgusting,
get
bro.
fucked.
It's fucking disgusting. And it is what it is. You know, people are going to learn the hard way like always. Because guess what? This ain't the first time I said that shit. And it sure as hell won't be the last. And people are going to continue to pleb their life away. And that's okay. Because you know what? I'm number one and I'm never going to be anything less. And if you don't want to be, that's fine. That's
And
your
I never
problem.
heard the word pleb used as a verb until
man.
right now.
Guess what, man? We do it right up here in New York because we turn everything into a damn word. Fuck around, get caught slipping if you want. It happens.
No, that was
And,
great.
well,
You could pleb it up.
pleb it up. Pleb it up because that's what it is. How
Oh,
are you going to pretend to be the best crypto when you out here begging to these fools that have no idea what the hell is going on in the first place?
yes. It's true.
I mean, come on. They don't even have any idea.
People are hungry, dude. When I'm out here talking to people, still doing my little onboarding here and there, man, as soon as I don't have to even say that much anymore. Like I'll just say, they'll be like, well, I heard of Bitcoin, and I'll be like, oh yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, that's been entirely co-opted by the legacy side of things. And they're just like, they lean into it unequivocally every time they lean into it. And they're like, I had a feeling about that. Tell me more. Like, you know what I mean? They're like really enthusiastic. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Interesting. You're finding people that are aware. How about
well,
that?
yeah, they got feelings, you know, no matter how
Right.
stuck. They still got
see
feelings.
it. Yeah, they see it. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is I just seen a tweet today. And it's random because I keep Bitcoin and Ethereum columns to understand what's going on.
The mind of the enemy.
Yeah, that's right. Hey man, I I play to win and nothing less, sir.
I know it.
People need to understand that that's what's going on over here. And if they're playing any other game, they just got to go somewhere else. So we're not even on the same fucking playing field, which is not. You might be watching, but we ain't playing the same game.
Yeah.
It's real talk. Because you have to elevate, not me. Make me better. How about that? Because I'm not shy. I ain't the best, but I want to be. So I'm going to act like it. And that's what it's about.
Step number one is realizing that you're playing a game, and that's
right.
That's step one. That's the hardest part.
That is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because when you take it so seriously, what happens? Not a damn thing. Straight up. Straight up, yo. I'll tell you that shit personally because that's exactly what I did for so long. And until I sat back and said, yo, what the hell am I doing so wrong with respect to playing the markets? Because that's the thing. Until you realize that you're looking at shit wrong, you're going to be playing the markets wrong. And that's what I was doing. Straight up. So how else do you come to the realization of all the things I'm telling you? Is by understanding all these moving parts that they have over there. It's the only way because it's one big old seesaw. Just like we got liquidity pools over here doing all these things, yield farming, all that. Where you think all of that is coming from? You think these devs are just magically making it up? No, they are not that smart. Stop believing a lie. Everybody is not Richard Hart. Wake the fuck up. I mean, you got protocols being ran that are not complete, literally. And you are trading that. promise coin trader.
Mm-hmm.
You are not number one. You are some pleb. And that's just what it is. It's okay. It's all right. You'll figure it out one day. It's okay.
Because the market will teach you the lesson that you have to learn.
100%.
Yeah.
I could tell you till you blue until I'm blue in the face. But guess what? You still trading shit coins. So it don't matter what I say clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the super chat, Greg. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well too, man.
This book sounds like the title of a lot of people's
cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Put a square in the camera, please, because people need to understand that that right there, not a strategy.
Nah.
And a lot of people operate from that basis, man.
Man, look at that thing.
All right, so Wales, what's up, man? So what's up with this market, dude? What's up? Let's not talk about crypto necessarily. Let's talk about the big picture here.
Sure.
I think that, I've been on record saying this. I think that we're going to fall off the cliff.
Well, it's begun, sir.
Yeah, it's in everybody feels okay right now. It's like the people drinking a cup of coffee in the burning dining room.
And why is that? Right? I mean, that patch says it all. Let's talk about that patch. Now, in the Air Force, you guys don't do patches like that very rarely. I don't know if your weather unit might have had one. Did you guys have one?
We have an emblem. We do have a patch. It tells us what our job is. It's Navy.
Yeah,
Navy.
But okay.
Don't
So
you
it's not
ever
like,
say that shit again? God
I'm
bless
sorry.
America. All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
All right, you're good.
But the whole point is you guys got an insignia, and that's really all a patch is.
Correct.
It's just an insignia.
Right.
Highlighting your mission,
right?
What your purpose is, what you're there to do, yada yada, blah blah blah. So I'm just sitting here fucking around making this thumbnail, and I come across this meme. I'm like, oh damn, this thing is like that patch. You know which patch I'm talking about. I'm not going to repeat it live, so we don't get shut down and all that.
Sure.
But
I gotta peep this. I didn't look at it.
It's perfect. Oh, I'm going to pull it up. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you good. It's perfect because it's exactly what's about to happen. Now let me pull it up, please. Give me a moment, because I actually was not going to pull it up, but since it's such a topical item, I might as well.
Well, I got to tell you, gentlemen, real quick. I mean, you guys are more the resident experts than myself, but one of my teachers, guys that I followed for a long time, once again, Passio, he did an entire 4-hour episode. That motherfucker took apart the patches of like, not just your big, what are you guys, the big four? You got Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and then you got Coast Guard. Okay. And then there's all those satellite groups that like DARPA or HARP or like whatever
those are the real ones.
Launch the shit. Dude, those patches are straight up satanic, dude. They're insane. Oh, check that.
That's right.
Like you made a patch. Bro. You made a Hexkin patch.
That's right.
I love it.
That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit. They have wizards on these rocket programs. It'll be a wizard with his hands like engulfing the entire
We know, Dolph. Shut up. We're trying to keep it live here, man. There's a reason I'm not detailing it, bro. No disrespect, but we ain't trying to get shut down here. We're trying to take over. You feel me?
Yeah, but I mean, to my mind and my memory, you and I basically said everything that was ever on our minds during your streams, and you never even got a red card. I know,
but this is next level though.
Yeah,
this is that level. This is that level. There's a difference. When you're talking about the minions, you're talking about the minions. This here ain't the minions, bro.
I'll share the link. I'll find the video.
Yeah, definitely do that because people need to know.
Yeah.
So what is this saying? Hold on, man. Is this noise too loud or?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Way in the distance.
All right, nice. So here you have the so-called sphere, aka the world. And here you have this thing, which is an octopus, right? But it's in our world, it's a meme, aka Pepe Octopus.
Pepe Puss.
And yeah, Pepe Puss. There you go. And it highlights the message that nothing is beyond our reach, and that's exactly what the actual patch says. In fact. The real one says that. However, everything else, Pepe and up, is different. So look into it. Now, what I've done is highlight the maximum duration of our stake and just throwing ourselves up on there. Now, what will become reality, however, is the calling sign here. Because it's just true. For those that are operating, know exactly what I'm talking about. Those of the building know exactly what I'm talking about. This is going to become the reality. We will be taking over. It's not an option. There's literally nothing else to do. I don't understand what else you got going on. But unless it's building some Fortune 500, multinational corporation or some fucking saving the world shit, I don't understand what else you got going on that's more important than adding value here. Because the world ain't changing by itself. And you ain't changing it by yourself either.
We have to do we have got to do everything possible to disrupt what's going on, man. Everything.
Simply put,
that's it.
This is what I've been talking about the whole damn time I've been streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And my whole idea was I have to bring people from the bottom to at least halfway. Because you have to understand what's going on in order to really realize why you cannot put your money anywhere else. I mean, siloed, secure value. What? Man, that shit just did not exist until December 2nd, 2019, period.
Mm-hmm.
You must address the facts. Anything is less. Everything is less. Think about it. We're here for a reason. We kick ass for a reason. We call ourselves Team Win for a reason. This party's just getting started. I mean, you name it, we are going to take it over.
Last year, I asked you one of them questions, dude. Last year I asked you, I still was not, you know what I mean? Like you get to this point where you understand, believe, see it, you see it. It doesn't require faith because now you see it, but you're still filling in these last pieces. And I was like, well, I'm crunching these numbers, man. And there's just like not enough money in the world. And you said, shut up. Bingo. He said, can you say eat up all the goddamn economic energy on the planet? I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
Literally. I mean, once you come to understand what Hex is, you have no doubt that that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, there's been nothing up until this point to tell us any differently.
I'm waiting.
Even price doesn't even
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And I know. Price doesn't matter, but all the metrics that do matter are going the direction that they're supposed to be going, and they haven't stopped.
Nope.
Every
you know what happens, and you know what happens, right?
There's a critical mass.
Yeah. There comes a point where that ride ends. And it happens every time because what's happening? People are misconstruing, they're conflating reality with the movie. Always they do that. This is what people do. Now, what they see in the price chart, that's the movie, man. That's not reality.
Yes.
Right. And this is why I no longer waste my time with technical analysis because what are you doing?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's interesting because, okay, maybe you're bored, sure. But to act like that's going to provide infinite value when you must understand why you even need to look at the chart in the first place.
Hey, man, them TA guys, man, they know some really impressive looking ways to be wrong.
Look, man, everybody's right and everybody's wrong. So that's okay.
Well, the smartest ones, we even have a couple near, the neighborhood.
Oh shit, we got a bunch of TA guys.
You speak, and I'm saying if you speak in such a way that you hedge every bet that comes out of your mouth, you go, well, I think the bottom is could be probably in, but there's another iteration of reality where I see this going now to 36 cents by beginning of June, and I'm like,
sounds like a weatherman.
What did he just say?
Right,
what did he just say, man?
Right. There's no clarity there.
And then he has the gall 2 weeks later to go, I was right.
Well,
it's the easiest way to gain followers in crypto because all you need to do is watch an hour or two worth of videos on YouTube. And then you can start posting these prediction charts. Now, to be good at it's a different story. But
all together.
that's why you see it all over the place. It's the most prevalent skill that you see in crypto.
Yeah, it is. When it's the one that matters the least, actually, which is what's most
Correct.
interesting about it. Yeah.
Because
I mean,
it looks cool.
the supports and the resistances and stuff like that. Okay, cool. But
Yeah, but
what we're doing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in Hex at all.
No, it's just part of the game.
Yes.
And this is what people don't get. It's just part of the bigger picture.
But that's what I was telling some onboards. I said, this is something where you got to sit down and breathe while I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
Your asset chart, your chart of your asset, the value of that coin or token can literally be going like this. And you can be going like this. And they were like, that's not even possible. I said, well, then you need to sit down, do some reading and watch some videos and understand what a T-share is. It's like, I'm still blown away at the percentage of us that is locked up like that. Like, what are all these liquid bags doing?
Yo,
man?
let's talk about Maximus for a little bit, because I got to shit on some motherfuckers because y'all motherfuckers is out here lying.
I heard you mention this.
Because guess what ain't happened? We ain't seen $20 million of buying pressure in Hex. That's not what we've seen.
We were at 152 million in Maximus today, I heard. Is that accurate?
55 by now.
It's a lot of liquid, right?
It's all liquid.
Yeah, no, but they aren't staked like they said. That's the point you're making.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
a lot about that earlier too.
Like they're not staked like they saying they are. They all fucking lying.
Yeah.
So you're saying we should have been earning like 20 per T-share if all these DSs were happening?
Apparently.
Well, that's like 100% of the liquidity of Hex, right? If that was the case.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, let's pull it up. Hold on. Because people think I'm just talking shit. And if you are, nope. It's actually what's going down. This is actually what people, literally did. The pool right now is 175 million.
What?
Literally.
Oh my! What, dude? I listened to a stream earlier today, and it was at 152. That's no time flat.
People have been dumping. So point is, 155 minus 175 is 20. That's the delta here. So when you go to Maximus, what do you see? And again, shout out to them because I like it. I got my maxi, so it's whatever. But
you're not doing any. You're not saying anything bad about them.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm talking
Just
about everybody that's lying.
Yeah, the double speak.
Everybody that's out here lying, talking about they staked when they're not. 156.2 million.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Hex,
that was
sorry.
the number. I got you. Okay.
But everybody claims to be staked.
Everybody claims to be doing all kinds of onboarding too.
Yeah, whole lot of talking going on, basically. However, we will focus on what matters most.
Yes.
Right? Because this is the reality. We're gonna always shit talk people that are lying because we don't need you. Because you're not actually doing anything anyway. Clearly. All right. I mean, you're gonna sit here and tell me we just seen 156 million Hex be bought. I'm gonna slap you because you fucking lying.
It's just getting old, man. Real old.
Whole lot of liars out here, and guess what? You can lie to yourself all day, but you ain't lying to me. And when you lying to me, you just really lying to yourself anyway. Because I don't give a fuck. I can do the math. Data always relieves reality.
The math don't lie.
Don't matter. And people got to learn that, because where does it end? It don't if you just keep acting like people ain't doing nothing. And that's what people need to understand, right? And this is why you cannot engage bullshit. When you engage bullshit, you're literally saying, hey, go ahead, man. I like what you're doing. I don't know if people realize that.
And that type of stuff are those little pockets of evil that they talk about in the background in the world. Little mistruths and little lies and things like that. They add up.
Chip
to be
away,
very
man.
detrimental.
It chips away. You're exactly right, brother.
It chips away at the fabric of society.
People are relativists, and it's so small they keep going. We continually go until we're socially programmed to say, oh, it's okay this time. Oh, it's okay this
Yeah, it's not.
way.
It's
And you
never
just keep
okay.
doing that. Next thing
I'm
you
done
know,
with that shit.
you're living in a morally relativist society where they
Yes.
just passed an what? Infanticide bill in
Oh
California?
my God,
Are you
yo.
fucking kidding me?
Yo, if you haven't seen that, you need to go look that up.
No, okay, let's kill babies. Pedophilia is great. Human sacrifice, you know, it was
Yo,
a gray area, but now we're gonna
California
see that.
is out of control.
I'm
I feel
saying.
sorry for anybody that lives it. And this is the thing I'm talking about. Like, how you gonna sit here and act like living in a place like that is even okay?
Yo, dog. You guys,
What?
what's that movie
Man,
of the brunette chick who shoots the bow and arrow, the
I
Mockingjay
don't
or some
fucking know,
shit?
Yeah.
bro. But
Hunger Games.
Yeah, you remember how they had the districts, okay? California, the eye of the beholder fell upon a long time ago. California, and them motherfuckers said, we're going to have this for ourselves, okay? So every maneuver you watch, if you watch California with a different set of eyes,
they do
Think of
everything to
it-
get people out of there.
yeah, think of it as being District 1 for the 0.00001%, okay, of these social architects, the puppet masters. That's going to be their little playground abode. Slaves only, okay? You know, the only plebs we allow on the grounds are the slaves. The rest of y'all either got to die or go away.
Be out. Yep. And it's definitely looking like that.
Oh my God. Fucking Abe. It's sick.
It's a shithole. And I mean,
is.
for any grown human being to be there acting like that shit is okay, man, I gotta question your fucking morality.
No, I have people I really care
How the
about.
fuck are you even
They're sick
comfortable
to their
being? I mean, it's
stomach.
disgusting, bro. I mean, that shit was literally passed, bro. Like, what? Whoa, and y'all motherfuckers just, I mean, California's so out of control that it makes New York in the 80s look like a joke.
Yeah.
What? You got politics shitting on motherfuckers. You got motherfuckers killing each other, robbing each other. It's crazy, bro.
It's like you don't think anybody can top the guy who's naked, running through the streets, painting his windows black, looking for helicopters, and then California shows up.
Hold my fucking beer. Hold my beer.
Oh
And
my
yo,
beer.
I love my homies from Cali, but what the fuck is going on?
Gavin Newsom's a freaking
Yo, they need to take
dumpster
care of that
fire.
dude, bro. Whose
Yo,
fault is that?
Do you know he's related to Pelosi?
100%.
They're related.
Yeah, bro. It's all one big family. Appreciate the super chat, Craig. Do you think some have a lot of liquid hex and are waiting for the copy to dump it on ETH? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps.
The
Seems
funny
to be
thing
the
about
case.
Gavin Newsom lately is he cannot get off of Florida. He will not stop trying to attack Florida. And it's because Florida and California are the two states that are compared the most to each other. You have one that's diametrically opposed to the other, and now you get to see play by play who's more prosperous, who's more successful, and he hates it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a mass exodus of people that are leaving California to go to Texas, to go to Florida, anywhere, Nevada, wherever.
They don't even give a fuck.
They're just leaving, dude. Let my people go. They're out, man. Gone.
And that's the problem. They should not. This is what I say. Where the fuck
Stand
are
your
you
ground
going?
and vote them out.
Stand your ground and get that motherfucker the fuck
Yeah.
out of there. You ain't doing nothing. Leaving ain't doing shit. Leaving is exactly why we're in 20s motherfucking 2.
So the question becomes, Wales, do you think now I'm not a citizen of California,
Me either.
but at the local and regional level, are people looking at the landscape and thinking we don't have the ability at this point to supplant the corruption?
No,
I don't know. It
The
seems
love
like
of
they're
my
not.
life is one of the most intellectual people I've ever met in my life. She gives me the fucking boots on the ground, low down all the time. The war, okay, for the hearts and the minds, okay, was taken from that population long ago. These guys did their groundwork so efficiently. It's almost like listening to an orchestra.
Well, that's what the
It's so
system
perfect
does.
the way they did it, man.
Yo,
They
I
did
was
it.
thinking about that shit today, bro. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yo.
How the fuck do you get a people to hate and kill themselves? Because this is what we do. This is what us minorities do. We hate each other. We kill each other. We compete against each other for what?
Yeah.
Like, this is what they have people doing because they had them believing this other lie. They had you believe in all these lies.
I know.
To the point where now you're just killing each other because you just live in a lie any fucking way.
They
And
got all the energy is
Yeah.
put on insipid, meaningless things.
Yep.
Like, I am going to die for that man's right to cut off his penis. But you ain't saying nothing about the children that are starving. You know, like, holy
the children,
shit.
bro, fuck the children. You got a whole community in California that's of homeless people, and it's been there for 100 years. I didn't even know. Bro, I found that shit out last year. I was like, what? A whole 100 years? New York don't even got that.
That's some apocalypse fucking now Mad Max shit, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
They unmoor you. They unmoor you from morality.
Yeah.
And they unmoor you from ethics. They, you know, and whether or not you believe in God or not, you cannot sit here and tell me that was not something. They removed God and they replaced God for a large amount of the population with government.
Precisely.
So now you are ethically and morally unmoored. You are looking towards the government as an answer towards all your problems when you should be looking towards yourself. Right. And they reinforce that over decades and decades and decades of horrible leadership. And it causes people to not have hope anymore in the world. And they mindlessly trudge through life expecting something to happen instead of doing it for themselves. So thoughts, in my opinion, that is the symptom of many cities controlled by liberal and progressive and socialist policies throughout the United States.
I mean,
and you see those populations dying for leadership.
The days of when I was a liberal, for real. Remember when we were liberals?
Oh, hell yeah. I was a fucking salt of the earth, left, liberal, blue. Yeah.
No. I mean liberal by definition, not by fucking fake ass color. By definition, because that's how I live. Give a fuck about no goddamn political party bullshit. All that shit there. All that shit there is bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Because think about it. They had minorities go from hating white people to hating themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty that's like another wonderful what would you call it? An orchestra, well conducted, well written.
That's right.
You couldn't do it any better.
Now they got white people hating themselves.
Ashamed of themselves, ashamed for being born.
Ashamed for being alive,
born, and then they have the other side of the house is like they have people born to be victims, and it's just it works so disgustingly well.
Viscerally disgusting.
And then here we are, guys, with a reasonable amount of intelligence, remembering how long ago Sun Tzu's epic, The Art of War, was written, and the pre-kindergarten chapter, which you and I and Wales took to heart, but other motherfuckers act like the shit don't exist. It's divide and conquer. I don't understand what's so impossible for people to wrap their heads around that.
I don't know, bro, but that shit is so obvious.
That's what I love about this community, though, guys, because we've got the right people in here to push back against the crazy. And we have a bubble of sanity in a world of freaking weird stuff.
I was talking to SJ about that today. That very thing I talked to SJ about. I said the women in Hex are so cool because you're not only like hot girls and you're smart girls, but you're not gassed up in your brains on that foolish bullshit. It's powerful, man.
Yeah, it's important.
I'm supposed to hate women. I'm supposed to hate
You're supposed to hate yourself,
I'm
bro.
supposed to hate myself. Dude. But it doesn't exist. We push back. We're great. We have something incredible in a horrible world, man. And that's what I love about this community. Who cares about all the crypto stuff? That's awesome. But that's what matters, man. It's our identity as a community.
That's right.
That's important, man.
That's right.
That's right. Shout out to you, Hexiest man in the world. Appreciate the 1999 super chat. Appreciate the stream, Wells. My pleasure. My man Rags finally got the channel up.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah. Network Effects, pronounced Network Effects.
Gotcha. Oh, cool.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you for the encouragement. And I have two homes in Cali, but moved the hell out. Yeah, don't blame me.
This guy's living my dream life, man.
Let's get on
not the Cali thing, but getting his show started.
Yeah, I want to get on the stream. I got to steal all of his followers, so get on the stream as soon as possible. Zero follow. He's one follower.
Gotta
That's
steal all of them.
Dude, let's go back and forth. I want to stream with you, man. I've been looking forward to you getting that set up, bro.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, let's think about this. And this is something we used to do a lot as a community back in the day, but everybody's gotten so busy that it's kind of toned down. But we used to cross stream a whole lot back in the day. We used to stream a whole lot, and we used to cross stream a whole lot more. I mean, back in the day, man, life was good.
I think now let me I'm going to give you an observation and wails and thoughts. You can kind of tell me what you think about it. I came into this community last year, kind of like the beginning of last year, and I started making content, right? And I think what I observed and what I felt was there is a very, very, very healthy skepticism of anybody that was to come into the community because of all the stuff that you guys had been dealing with up until that point. And I felt like you guys were skeptical of some of the new folks that were coming in, which was healthy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Did I pick up on that correctly or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Naturally, sir.
I came in when if you're saying you came in the beginning of 21, I was like a day 420 guy. Okay. So I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Now I knew about Richard in 2017, devoted Richard follower, but I didn't get in on Hex because I was going through the big D.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had no idea that you guys went through as much as you did. It took me 6 months to really have a firm understanding as people started opening up to me.
Dan Emmons was getting fucking death threats, bro.
It was horrible. I can't even imagine. And every single time that I tell you guys, like, thank you so much for taking those bullets to build the house that we have now. It's I'm not just saying that to virtue signal. Dude, it takes a lot of balls to put up with what you guys put up with, man. It really does.
Yeah, like Johnny Chaos, thank you. Balliot Brand, thank you. Kinetics, thank you. All you guys that well, you know what they got from that, Brand? They're all rich as fuck now.
Well, hey, they stuck.
We love
shows
you.
Character. It shows character, man,
Yes.
because a lot of people didn't. I know a lot of people didn't. These are the guys that punch through the noise.
Well, I got I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to interject real quick, Brandon. You have an appreciation for this community like I do. So you strike me quite possibly as one of the guys who, for fun, will literally go back to streams from February of 2020 just to learn, right? Have you done that?
You have to.
I've
That's
done
all
that.
I do.
And the question that I have for these guys is, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some kind of nasty personal stories connected to some of them, but literally like half of the household names are like fucking gone. Like, where did some of these people go? Did they just get so rich? Like, I don't.
It's like I saw like yesterday. I forgot who put it up, but it was like Crypto Coffee. It was Hexo. It was one other person, and then like two streamers that I'd never seen before, but they were talking to each other like they were friends for life. I'm like, where'd these guys go?
Yeah.
But I guess that happens. Life happens. And
well, sure. But I got the sense from one of the speakers and the one I'm alluding to right now, and you guys can all go find it. Okay. It's the captain looking very different.
Yeah. RG3. That's right.
His special guest is Conrad Zen.
Yeah.
That was a panel of 6 guys in and out, 7 guys in and out. And I didn't know who 3 of them motherfuckers even were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the one guy was telling a story. God damn it. Why can't I remember his name? He seemed like, I don't know, like he might have been a little flaky, wiggy, something like me, because he said Richard followed him and then unfollowed him and then followed him and then unfollowed him.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of times. But if you guys find that stream, it's a trip because we have Briz. Are you out there, Briz? We have Briz on that episode coming across like a strong Bitcoin motherfucker, too.
Yeah.
There's recorded proof, Briz. It never goes away. It's on the internet.
He's there. There he is.
Hey, Briz, I'm sorry. No. Oh, he was, dude, he was like, you guys, you got no excuse. You all need to be holding some, hey, Briz. He's like, you all need to be holding some Bitcoin. I can't even understand how you'd be in cryptocurrency and not have a bag of Bitcoin.
Now
You
you
know,
know
I
why.
believe in that shit. And I was like, oh, I feel bad for Briz.
That's funny. Shout out to Briz, man. We love
We
you.
all learn, we all change. You know, it's cool.
It's all right, man. We'll break that love soon enough. Don't worry. Yeah, shout out to JJ, man, out there racing today in Talladega.
JJ, he finished 25th out of 40. That's not bad.
Nice. Not bad.
It's
out
not
there
number
driving
one.
200 miles an hour, bro. Shout out to him. You know,
Bro, I could do that. What are you talking about, man?
I'm just saying I ain't doing it.
He's
So
doing that later tonight. You go,
I'm not
Briz.
trying to fly. I don't want to fly without wings.
I'm good driving about 150 max. I'm good. I like speed to getting to where I got to go. Good
Yeah,
enough.
right.
I've done all the risk I can take in my life. I'm ready to slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
Slow down. I'm with that, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to
All
slow
right,
down.
Wales, you touched on something earlier and we kind of moved past it.
What's up? What's up?
And you were talking about, you said we're wasting time talking about stuff that we don't need to be talking about. And we're supposed to be leading the pack here. So I know that there was a stream earlier, had about 200 or so people. What are your thoughts on that?
Complete waste of time. I think we can do better. And we are going to do better. This is exactly why I went in and let everybody know that if you're competent, then act like it. Addressing.
I don't know what you guys are alluding to because I was streaming.
Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I do know there's a lot of clowns in the space. That's one thing I do know. So,
well, I mean, we're talking about somebody within the community at this point. So it's another level, and this is why it's disappointing. Because our objective is to take over, not divide and conquer. So if you cannot fucking get that, then you get the fuck out. Pretty simple. Because there's only one fucking mission here, and it's right here on the motherfucking screen, and nobody else gets to dictate that except Richard. And if you're not fucking lining up, you can get the fuck out. Pretty fucking simple.
I'm so tempted. I can't say shit though. I can't bring up names. I just saw something last
you gotta
month
learn how
that
to
made
speak,
me,
bro. You gotta learn
made
how to
me
speak.
so angry.
No reason. And this is the thing. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because it's a general conversation. Because there were 200 motherfuckers in there watching that bullshit. Why?
Yeah.
You're giving that motherfucker a reason to continue to do the bullshit he's doing. He ain't adding value. I don't see him educating anybody about Hex. I see him causing drama. That's what the fuck I'm seeing. So guess what? You're doing the same motherfucking thing.
By supporting it, by
You're
watching
supporting it.
Yeah.
You're giving that shit value. What the fuck you think somebody's gonna think? They out here looking up Hex shit and they find this crap.
Oh, that's not a good look. Oh, that's not a good look at all.
Fucking kidding me? Zero motherfucking excuse and the fucking story. You are a fucking idiot. That's your goddamn fucking mind.
I don't get it, man.
There's nothing to get, bro. It's straight fucking forward.
Like
ain't nothing to get.
So I got myself a Bugatti, and I got a friend, or he's not a friend, he's a friend of a friend. I don't know why he's around, but he's the drunkest motherfucker in the room. I'm going to give him the keys to the Bugatti to go ahead and drive around a little bit.
Sure.
You know, just roll the dice and see what happens.
Yep.
Wait, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Because after all, a lot of people are paying attention to him because he's funny.
Bugatti. Why not? What else is there to do?
That's a dangerous game, man. That's a dangerous game to be playing.
Very dangerous. Leads to problems and leads to trouble. Doesn't add value. Once again, causing dissent within the community for what? To look stupid? For who?
Yeah, I was going to just say, you just took the words out of my mouth. Like, we are grown men, right? Like grown men, like responsible.
And just so we're clear, because people seem confused. It's about entertaining bullshit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then consider yourself not entertaining the bullshit. Congratulations. Because that's what that is it not?
So much. I don't know, man. Like, originality is appreciated too. I mean, I ain't out here like building my shit off anybody else's back. Like, you know, like taking some caricature, unless you would, impugn me for taking the name, my dad's name as part of my name. Thos.
I mean, come on, bro. Anyway. Yeah, but I mean, the whole thing is that we're here to do one thing and one thing only. And it ain't that, motherfucker, and it's that simple. Hey, there's really nothing else to talk about. pretty straightforward as far as I'm concerned.
It hurts me. It hurts me to see that because both people are so they're so capable of wielding the personality and the charisma and the power that
And
they have.
and that's exactly why I'm saying fuck out of here, because people make their fucking choices, my man. And I don't give a fuck what excuse there is. I don't give a fuck what potential is there. The choice was motherfucking made, and we're all hexagons, are we not?
Hell yeah.
Once you enter the fucking hexagon, you in that bitch till you fucking done. It's simple.
No time's passed for me. I just started another 15, so the clock goes back to 0, right?
I mean, it's ridiculous. People pretend to want to do one thing and then do another. Well, we're gonna help you fucking do the thing you actually want to do. Don't worry. Got your back, homie. Very
They
simple.
worked it out. They worked it out.
I don't give a fuck if they worked it out, my man. You ain't hearing me.
No, no. I hear you.
But if they worked it out, it's so irrelevant. Don't even talk about it.
Well, it doesn't need to be talked about, but at the same time, it doesn't need to keep going. It's not anymore. I don't think
it shouldn't fucking happen in the first motherfucking place. Rags.
I do not disagree at all.
That's my motherfucking point. I don't give a fuck about what the end result is. They can suck a dick on that one.
Yes,
especially when it just happened 6 weeks ago with somebody else, man.
Nah, bro, you ain't paying attention, my man.
No, I am.
Not you. This clown on the fucking screen.
Oh. Where? Oh,
I mean,
bro,
if
that
somebody
ain't even...
pulls up and watches that bullshit, you think they buying Hex? You a fucking moron. You need to get laid, bro. Get your fucking mind right. Straight the fuck up. I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. To think that that's acceptable in our community is a literal joke. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And guess what? I'm going to let everybody motherfucking know because I just did.
I'm with you, God.
Who got a fucking problem? Let me know. Fuck out of here. Bunch of fucking clowns. Yo, all this internet shit, like, it's so irrelevant. And this is the problem that people do not want to realize. Who are you impacting on some fucking stream? What value are you really adding? If you're not trying to change people's lives by providing them with real information that's going to actually do something for them. Because as far as I was concerned, that was the point of this shit. I'm not here streaming for fucking entertainment purposes, my man.
Right.
I got better shit to fucking do. I do. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you mean you don't want to look? You don't want to look a certain way and have your star rising in ascendancy and have that popularity. Wills, yeah.
Apparently, I am. Apparently, I love the glory and the attention. That must be why I'm showing my face.
Oh yeah, because you say all the sunshiny things that people love to hear, man.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly why I do what I do, because I want the attention. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yo, bro, children in grown men's bodies. We're grown men, okay? Act like grown men. This whole children and grown-up body shit is so, it's just, I can't even find the words. It's tired as fuck.
Well,
act like a goddamn adult, man.
That's right. People need to start acting like that on the screen.
Nah, man. Like,
focus on getting more t-shirts. If you ain't doing that, you fucking up.
Something smelled funny last year, man. I was looking at looking at the bottom of my shoe, like, man, something don't belong.
Yeah. I mean, where are we going if this is what the value is supposed to be that we're providing? I don't fucking think so.
Yakatakata, waka waka.
You know, so it's about, again, presenting the right image, right? Because where are we going? How are we going to be number one if we're doing shit like that? We're not, period. So, you know, again, all roads lead to fucking Rome, don't they?
Says the guy who runs the sock puppet gag.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you, Balliot.
Where's Balliot? Yeah. Man, I love that kid, man.
Where are we going, right? I mean, we over here talking about we want to onboard people and do all this shit. I don't see that happening if that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Not happening. People are, in fact, going to turn that shit off and never look at Hex again. That's what that leads to. So if you engage in that shit, then you fucking up. You ain't adding value. So 200 of y'all motherfuckers was just fucking up. In case your ass didn't fucking know. And you know the song. So fucking read it. Because you ain't getting to the top like that. That's a fact. It's just not what's going to happen. I mean, you don't got to listen to me. Do keep doing what you want. You get left behind. Don't worry.
I get high and listen to Wales because he goes deep.
Hey, man. Somebody got to do it, right? Somebody got to learn. Somebody got to learn. Because guess what? If I was lying, I wouldn't be streaming today still. Because some motherfucker would have been called me out by now. No? I'd say yeah. Somebody would have called me out by now if I was lying.
Hell yeah.
Because we want to progress. We're not progressing by going backwards. I mean, I don't even understand why I even have to explain this shit. It's kind of retarded to me. The fact that I have to sit here and say these things out loud is exactly the damn problem, and nobody wants to acknowledge it. You tuning into bullshit is exactly why the world is bullshit. Chew on that, motherfucker, because that's a fact. I mean, why the fuck you think the Kardashians is rich, bitch? Because you fucking turn into that shit.
Right.
And advertisers are paying.
Right.
You dumb fuck. But
Right.
yet you talking about them, acting like they don't matter. Well, they clearly matter to you.
I don't know, man. Some people just want to be rock stars, you know?
Hey, man, that's fine.
Uh,
But that's the point. You want to complain and cry. I mean, these are the people that are crying about price being down, but they're tuning in to watch some bullshit. I gotta laugh. I got to laugh. Why the hell do you think? Because you engaging in crap like that, motherfucker. Pretty straightforward.
it makes me uncomfortable, man. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You think people want to be a part of that? Nobody wants to
Yeah,
be a
I
part
mean,
of that.
I know I don't. Look, I would not. It's a thing that appears to be childish or cartoony, but yet there's no way in hell I would let my child consume that kind of entertainment. And I myself, I'm sorry, that shit's just way beneath where I'm trying to be in this world right now. You know what I mean? So if it's not for the kids and it's not for me and my brothers and sisters, then what is it there for? It's there to serve an ego. And I just
Simply
think it's a
put.
waste. I think it's an utter waste.
Simply put. Well, I mean, there's nothing to think, right? We
Yeah.
see the activity. We're analyzing at this point. Very straightforward. Actions speak louder than words, and I don't give a fuck about text on a fucking Twitter or what you're saying. I don't give a fuck about what you're doing. And that's what's happening. So where are we going exactly with that activity? Because that's the question that everybody needs to be asking themselves. When you sitting in tuning into that bullshit, you should be thinking, damn, is this going to make the price go up? Like, if you're not thinking that, then
Right.
you're part of the problem. And you need to go look in the mirror and fix that shit.
Oh, and
That's
then
all.
I think if in some magical version of the world, if that actually was a reason that the price went up, I'd feel like dirty. I'd like want to run away from this thing.
Right, but that's the thing.
Oh,
That's not what's gonna do it.
right. I know.
So it doesn't even matter, you know. And yeah, people say, "Oh, you sound mad," blah blah blah. No, I'm not mad. I'm just letting you know the facts. Because here I am hearing you, because I stream. People talk to me. I see all this shit, but yet you guys are sitting here acting like you really want the price to go up, but yet you're entertaining that and giving and pumping having the algo pump that. That's what you are literally doing. Doesn't matter whether you want to see it that way or not. That's literally what you're doing. So yeah, you're the fucking problem. You don't gotta like it. It's a fact.
Right. And here's another thing to consider: how many $50, $100, $300 fucking purchases, wallets does it take to equal one powerful shark or whale? Think about that. What do? You just got 1,000 people, you know, spending $100 interested in the motherfucker. Guess what? them people all together still did not make a move as significant as the wealthy man of sound mind, body, and soul who has left childish things behind now that he became a man. He has no interest in that. So great. You just got $1,050 motherfuckers to do that. Then I don't know what we're talking about here.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point, right? It's like, well, what's the angle? Is there one? I mean, again, the angle is literally on this patch. Anything outside of that, you're wrong. I mean, come on. Why would you not want to grow the community? I don't understand. Right?
I came off that stream with that young lady today. I'm feeling real good about this community.
That's
today,
what's up,
man.
and that's what it's about. It's about positivity.
Who are you liking right now, Wales?
As far as what?
Streamers or people who are putting out the good message. Who you liking?
I like Jim Rat a lot. He's been doing good work.
Yeah, kid's showing proof.
Yeah, because that's what it's about. It's not about anything else, man. It's not about being a fucking crypto coffee. Crypto coffee is crypto coffee. Hodl dog is hodl dog. They are legends in their own right. We need to see some new blood make it like we made it. Why does everybody watch Rags? Because Rags is good. Why does everybody watch Wales? Because Wales is whatever Wales is.
Wales is good.
Wales is good. I like watching K4K. I learn shit off that kid every day, man.
Hold on, K4K. You
got Gerardo. We got K4. We got so many streamers, bro. Why are we okay with this trash? Nah, we cannot be. We are not going to be.
I'll be right back.
Because that is beneath us, bro. It's simple as that. We got so much good going on. How are we even going to entertain that? Where we going? It's crazy, bro.
Why does everyone watch Rags? Mysteries of the Universe is what they said in chat.
There you go.
I love it.
Right. So how you want to be? How you want to be paid? How do you want to be paid? How? You just acting like it's good when it's not. It's not good. I don't care what you think, because look at the end result. Look at the in-between. The in-between leads to shit. So the end result is irrelevant. And that's what people do not choose to see. Because we're building a new world. You want to operate in them old rules? We're going to kick you the fuck out of here. Because we don't need that shit. It's abundance only. Period. I mean, why else are we trying to do this game? I don't understand. Like, nah, man. Pick a better fucking
that's
strategy.
why we're here. That's why we're here.
Pick a better strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Simply put.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got a lot of guys doing good work out here. It's clearly not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'll say. Right? We got so many good streamers. How are we going to continue to bring on good streamers? You think if we allow bullshit to become a thing that we're going to keep bringing on good people? Of course not. Fuck no. And this is why it's an important item to discuss. Quality control is critical.
We're blessed, man. Are we not blessed with great people, top
people
to
need
bottom?
to go and watch old other crypto stuff. They forget because they're spoiled.
Right. Exactly.
They are fucking spoiled, so they forget. I don't forget. This is exactly why I make content, because I wasn't seeing what I wanted. And I bring a little bit of everything to the table.
Yeah.
I don't just keep it in one lane because there's so much to talk about. How can we? That's not realistic, at least not in my mind. I mean, I'm really trying to work hard here towards something that we all want.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody wants to fucking chill and be left alone. Now, those of you that think that that's not what you're going to get, well, good luck to you. Because we got other plans for you. So we ain't worried about you commies. No worries. Hey, man, I'm not playing on that one. Bro, I'm telling you. Not playing on that one.
Man, I don't know what I got myself into streaming as you, man.
You don't.
God bless America.
That's right.
I'm going to think twice next time.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Because what else do we got to do, bro? It's like people act like we got something else to do.
Listen, dude, you know what?
It's so funny.
I'm focused on trying to make the best content that I can make.
That's it.
First and foremost for my people, and second, so I just don't flat out embarrass myself in front of everybody.
But that's easy, Rags.
No, it is. You just do it.
You just do it.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying. I mean, look, when you have the right intentions, is anything ever difficult?
No, that's true. It comes together in the right way.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
Point made. Thank you, sir. Next.
You're welcome. All right.
Right? But that's kind of my point. Like, and this is like, I really want people to understand. Like, you want the best, you better act like you are the best. Otherwise, you're never going to be. It doesn't just happen. You either are or you're not. There's no in between.
No, there's not. There's not.
Okay, well, that's my point. And this is why this is important to understand, because again, you got all these people. I'm talking to everybody right now that are complaining about the price. Don't complain about the price if you're entertaining this, because that's where the price belongs if that's what you're entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So focus on the patch. Focus on creating a world that you want. Not a bullshit world, because we don't want that. If you want bullshit, well, good luck, because we're going to kick you out with the commies. We ain't having that.
Shut up with that.
Hey, man. Nah, I'm dead ass.
I've
never not said that. I'm going to always say that because I'm serious as cancer.
All right, hold on. All right, we're going to change the subject a little bit. I know it's going to end back up here, but Hex Down Under asks. It's 1 degree of separation with you, Wales.
I try, bro. I try.
Rags, does the carpet match the curtains?
Hold on, is that a question? I gotta highlight that,
bro. It's on down there. Hex Down Under.
Hex Down Under. Where are you?
So the answer is actually no. It's actually.
All right.
You know that biblical story of the burning bush? It's much brighter, brighter, admittedly.
And they tell me I'm out of bounds. How about that? Y'all funny as hell, bro.
All right, hey guys, it worked. Let's keep asking some good questions. Good, get them off. It worked, guys.
Y'all stupid, man. But again, right? We need to focus on doing good work.
1 degree. Here it goes.
We need to focus on doing good work. Well,
we're doing good work, man. We're doing good work.
Are we?
I think we are.
You think?
I think we are, man.
Well,
I think
I don't like to think, bro. I like to know. And this is different between me and everybody else. I don't like to think shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I'm not that type of dude, bro. Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't play those games with all my feelings. I don't give a fuck about my feelings, bro.
If you look at the total data set, we are doing good work. Right? With all the people that put out information. Yes.
Right. Yes. We are doing some good work. But we must also ensure
busting my balls, dude.
But we must also ensure everything is always quality checked. Because how do we ensure, again, that we get more K4Ks, more cryptographics, more all of these guys? How do we ensure that? It doesn't happen by people providing crappy quality content. That's a fact. And drama is not quality, my man. Period. So this is why, when you're looking at this chart, think about it. Because what do people do? Think, Rags. What do people do when they don't know anything? They search and search and search for information because they're holding. They're holding.
Yes.
Right? They're holding that bag and they want to find that this thing is going to go up. It's going to do 100x. It's going to do whatever it's going to do. They looking on the internet for that information that's going to tell them that they're right. Because they don't actually know. They're not me. They don't understand cryptocurrency like I do. So they're searching the internet, trying to find that information. And how do I know? Because I was that person, bro. I'm not making this up. This is how human beings operate. Some keep going and some stop along the way. I'm not the type that stops. That's all. That's the only difference between me and the other guy. Period. But at the end of the day, I want to know why. Right? Don't you? I like to know why. I don't like to be told why.
It's
I like
always
to
why.
know.
It's always why.
Yeah, but I like to know. I don't like to be told.
Right.
There's a very important distinction there because I am knowing, I am able to ascertain and be the teller
Mm-hmm.
versus the person that's just here acting like somebody's gonna come give him the right information. Because that is rare actually. Because what you're supposed to do is receive information, go verify.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Craig Wadding real quick. I think you have great content, man.
I'm a fan of Craig. Yeah,
He says I provide mediocre content, but trying to
Nah.
improve. Well, you're about to get your head blown off here because
Bro,
you're
yeah.
good at what you do, bro. Good job.
I don't even prep for mine. I just start talking. This is like a whole freestyle every time I stream.
Yeah.
I'm never prepared. So
I'm not good. I'm not good at this stuff. You're a lot better than I am.
Yeah,
at that.
exactly. So, well, my point is I'm never prepared. This dude's prepared when he goes on stream. So
yeah,
I mean,
he's good.
Yeah, most people are prepared.
Yeah, I don't like him personally at all as a man, but he has good content. Craig.
Right. Hey, Craig, look, I think you're a POS, but appreciate your contact, bro.
Good content.
Right? I mean, yo, we are going to go very far as long as we continue to do the right things. And a lot of us are doing the right things, but we cannot afford to have people fucking it up for us. Period. Yeah. Because what happens? Well, motherfucker like to get comfortable. That's what fucking happens. And I don't let motherfuckers get comfortable. Not my flow. Never been, never gonna be. So check your shit. Because it's gonna get checked for you if it's not. I do it all the time. Got no fucking problem. It's just levels to the shit. You pick it. Straight up. I keep it 100, bro. Dude. I got no time for the bullshit, Rags. How many times do we gotta face death to get it right?
You're like
tell me. Seriously.
Dude, you're like I mean, if I can imagine a real life training day with Denzel, that might be you, bro. That might be you.
Denzel was a warm-up, my man. You have
he was
no
a what?
idea. He's a warm-up.
He's a woman?
A warm-up.
Oh, warm-up. Dude, I'll tell you though, man, training day is one of my favorite.
Oh, it's a classic, bro.
Dude, that's gotta be like top 6.
I got that thing on DVD still.
Dude, I know. That's the top 6.
It's like Boys in the Hood. You gotta have one of them crazy movies that's just like make you think.
My man,
everybody in the chat thinks I'm shook. They think I'm shook. They think you shook me up, man.
What?
You shook me up, bro. Chat thinks I'm shook.
Why?
Nah, dude, I don't know, man.
You're the one that got me talking about it.
Oh, I did. That was me. I did that.
You're like, yeah. So, what do you think about such and such?
Yeah.
Friday.
You guys got the wrong person. Wrong person.
Yeah. Exactly. Acting like you don't know what you're talking about.
White like a ghost. What is white for? I got to be translucent like a ghost. I'm already Casper the Friendly.
Yo, T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Motherfucker, do you have them?
I feel uncomfortable talking about T-shirts now, dude. After what we just went through, I'm like, is this normal? I mean, I don't know what to do with my hands right
now. Like, hold on, we were just being violent. Now we're talking about T-shirts. What the hell's going on?
Oh no!
Training day. Welcome.
Okay, guys, back to crypto.
Yo, you guys want to know? I'm as serious as a heart attack in this motherfucker. You want to know what I just did?
I just put number 1 and number 2.
No, I just put gasoline in the generator that's running my electric. I streamed twice today off generator power. That's how serious I am.
SJ was saying that you ran out of electricity, man.
Yeah, we had another one of these phenomena that we've been having, these kind of superstorms that we never had in my region for all of history. We've had about 10 of them now. And they keep getting more violent, more windy, and real crazy. And I'm in the boonies of the boonies kind of deal, because you know, once I got out of the city, I said I only want like Bambi to be my friend in this world. I had to abscond from where all the action was. So I live out here in the boonies, and when shit gets like knocked down, they don't hurry to come like make it right.
Nah, not at all, bro. You out there for real. So
Yeah.
yeah, you good. As
Well-
long as you got a little power plant, you good, bro. So.
Yeah, I do. Right out there, man. Second one of the week. The first one I had took a shit, so I got another one.
Good thing you were hexagon, I guess. Damn, bro.
No, it's about your friends and your connections out here.
No. I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm talking shit. Clearly, we ain't spending no money on bullshit if we ain't got to, because that's just crazy.
Oh man,
right?
Thank God for Tribe. Thank God for your people, man.
But that's it. That's exactly why I have this passion.
I know, and I
I
love
mean,
you for it, my
we
brother.
used to call ourselves strictly Team Win. Shout out to Nardo.
Nardo,
Team Win.
that man.
That's where that patch came from, man.
Okay.
We conquer all. We never slack. We never lack. We never fall behind. So when you see clowns doing so, put your foot in their behind. Because where else are we going to go? Look, I don't plan on being nobody's fucking slave. So I'm taking this shit here seriously. I suggest y'all all do the fucking same. It's really that simple.
There it is.
To me, that's the game I am fucking playing. In case it's just not clear to you. Whoever is watching and is wondering, why is this guy acting like that?
I think you need to clarify your stance.
You would think, right?
That's it.
All my streams have not been clear enough, apparently. The past 112 or whatever the fuck, not clear. It's funny, right? It's funny that I have to still explain what's obvious. Clearly, what's obvious is not always so.
That's the impetus. That's the gas in the tank right there, man. Ain't trying to be nobody's fucking slave. And if you don't think it's come to that, or that's what's on the table, then I suggest maybe having another go at reading or something. I don't know, man.
Yo, crazy, because it's literally that simple. That's fucked up.
SJ and I talked about it today, and I said, you gotta comprehend. I hate to say it, but you have to comprehend the heart of darkness, man. Have you ever had? Oh, noob, my man.
I'm sorry, but
I did for the past hour.
Right, shut the hell up.
Oh man.
He's like, I wasn't ready for that.
What are we doing here?
Asking you shall receive, I guess.
Well, look, man, I'll tell you what. Let me ask you guys this.
All right.
What would you think Richard would have to say about that?
See, damn, you went there. If he stepped into the community and just ran shit for 20 minutes a week, he would dead so much shit at the door.
It's not even funny. It's
He'd
not
be like,
funny. It's really serious. That's exactly what it's his shit, is it not? Last time I checked, that motherfucker made all this. Not Wales, not Rags, not nobody. Him. So I feel when I'm out here representing Hex, I better do it right.
Yeah.
To the best of my ability, even with all my cursing, I'm still getting my message across to whoever is choosing to listen. Because every word is not a curse. But when I get elevated in emotion, well, yeah, curse words are going to come out because this is what we do where I'm from. Simple. No more, no less. So a conversation is being had, information is being relayed. Are you taking to the information that's being relayed? Because guess what? Information is just here. This is a freestyle. A 2-hour-long freestyle. No gaps, no funny silences, no nothing. Just pure informational content that's going to serve you, because that's what it's about as far as I understood from when I was watching Richard Hart streams for fucking 8 hours at a time, for fuck's sake. Did we forget? Because I sure as hell did not. And this is the angle that I take, excuse me, to all of my streams. I sit here and think to all those streams, man, that I used to sit there and watch, be like, damn, this guy is fucking cool. He just answers everybody's question, no matter how much of a punk and prick and, lack of trying, whatever. Just
right. Yeah.
No matter
what. Trying. Yeah.
No matter what, he's taking the question and he's answering it. He's trying to be helpful.
Have
no
you
matter
guys
what?
have you guys ever found yourselves in the last like year and something watching a live stream and you'd be like, how you gonna ask that man that? You know what I mean? Like I cringe, like, oh, come on, you know. How you gonna ask Richard that?
Right. And that's kind of what happens. But
If
again,
it's asked with the right intentions,
yeah, he'll answer
Richard answers it with the right intentions.
Right.
He
Yeah.
understands,
You're
you
right.
know.
Yeah.
But if
I
you ask
get
it with the wrong intentions, and he gets
he's
you,
gonna light your ass up.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'll sniff that shit out. Yeah.
He's gonna light your ass up. Yeah. And again, right, this is what I think about. Like Rags, when I go into these little spiels, man, where I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's who I'm thinking about the whole entire time. Because guess what? That man never ever came at anybody sideways. I didn't deserve it.
Oh, now see, I like that. Now see, oh man, your boy, man, he was like, I wish he wouldn't curse so much. I was like, man, Richard is, and I'm talking to Brandon. You have a streamer friend who had vocalized wanting Richard to curtail that.
A lot of people wish I would too, and I'm gonna work on it to a certain extent.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Know your audience is the one thing, right?
Correct, 100%.
But my counter argument for that was the man is telling people to get fucked to the one thing that they most need in this universe is somebody telling them to get fucked.
Get fucked. Yeah, I agree. I will never curtail it in that aspect. I guarantee you that shit. Because when people need to hear the facts, guess who's gonna give it to them?
Sometimes it's just the thing.
Yep.
It's just the thing the doctor ordered.
That's right. And guess what? When I was in the service, bro, I was such a fucking knucklehead. Oh my God. Oh, you think I'm smart? Nah, you just don't know what dumb is. Right? That's what I'm gonna say.
Damn.
If you think I'm smart, you just don't know what dumb is. Because there's a reason I know what I know. It's not a coincidence. It's not a mistake. It's because when you constantly make errors in your life because you think you know what you're doing, guess what? Slap. The universe lets you know it got no qualms in doing that. And what's interesting is that when you realize that you are a fucked up individual and you start addressing that, the world is a beautiful place. Because you don't have to hide in any hole. I don't have to hide anywhere. Whether I don't show my face for a very good reason, and it ain't because I want to talk shit. It's because of the things that I talk about. Very, very different. Because I have a very unique skill set. Only I can talk about the things that I talk about. Everybody cannot. And I can show and prove. And I've done it. I got a whole year's worth of fucking edits or live streams to prove it. So strategic versus non-strategic. I'm not Richard Hart. I could never be. I do not have the resume. I do not have the history. So I'm not going to sit here walking around with a top hat looking like some schmuck when I'm not him. I am not Richard Hart, right?
Yeah, Richard can do that shit.
Yeah, well, he's the OG. Okay? He is the OG. He's the first. So everybody else is just following. And that's okay. But understand your position because I understand mine. And that's my point.
Know your lane.
We all play a role. And I'm playing mine. And that's all. And that's what I really wish everybody would just do. Because whether it's online, offline, it doesn't matter. Just do your thing to support the community. That's it. It could be throwing stickers up everywhere, yo. That's it. Salute.
If it's done with authenticity, then it's just the thing the doctor ordered. Again, you know.
Craig, you stupid. But that's the point. But that's the point. That's the point.
Craig, we don't know if Brandon's wearing pants right now, bro.
Yo, it's okay. We don't want to find out. Sit down.
Sorry.
Sit down.
hey, if the super chat's big enough, who knows what could happen?
I'm not going to say nothing, and I'm going to pass the money along. That's all I have to say. I ain't looking. Let me know when it's done.
I came to bring the pain.
Right. Who wanted
2
to pay
inches.
the cost? right? Who want to pay the cost?
from the ground.
More like who's gonna take the weight?
Right. Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we
You're
have
pulling
fun.
y'all are pulling some weird stuff out of me tonight. This is out of
Hey,
character
you're
for me,
welcome, man.
guys.
You're welcome.
Good. We need that.
This is good. You need a little break from a monotonous reality from time to time,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Well, you're that break. I'll friggin' give you that.
Yo, you know what show I used to love a lot when I was
Who's?
a kid that I would watch like fucking incessantly, just weirdly?
What?
Twilight
MacGyver.
Zone. Nope.
Wait, what? Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, the
yeah.
black and white Twilight Zone and the new
Yeah.
one? Dude, me
No,
too.
black and white.
I
Fuck that
watched
new
both.
one. No.
Yeah.
The black and white, specifically because it's really the purest form of
He
that.
said MacGyver.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Man, you're a trip, man.
Hey, MacGyver will save the world with bubble gum and a paperclip.
Oh, he was a crafty motherfucker.
Dude, I saw him save this woman from an ant invasion, dude. I was on board after that. Dude,
it couldn't tell you nothing, right?
Bro, he like a log fell on this girl because the ants ate the tree down, and he like rigged
Right.
up this rope and twisted the
Right.
log around and saved her. Like, it's amazing.
Grubber.
All right, I'm done with that. Andy Griffith's show, Sci-Fi Channel, Lost in Space.
Oh,
Bro,
I never.
man.
I watched that one, but Twilight Zone was really my thing because it would just take you to alternate realities.
See, that's where my old man is. Like, my old man's a baby boomer who was a hippie, and he's going through watching these world change the way it is. He can't contend with it. He can't wrap his head around it. So you know what he does? He watches Sanford and Son all day long. You know, like
he ain't trying to see that change at all.
no.
Damn,
no.
I feel him because I was like that.
Yeah.
I was like that for a long period of time after I got out of the military. I did not want to experience that change, yo. And this is the PTSD, straight up.
Oh, I was just thinking to say that.
And I had to deal with it, cause again, ain't nobody doing shit for you out here in these streets, and this includes veterans.
Ain't that a bitch, man?
Yeah, we gonna take care of y'all. Don't worry, we coming.
Nice.
Oh, 100%. You better freaking believe it. And you know, I would sit there, man, and I would just not want it at all. Like, yo, I would be in the tech, and this was the funny thing. I was so into tech, and then when I got out the military, dude, I just started regressing year after year after year.
Simplify, yeah.
Oh man. And then you know, when I get out, you got the Blackberries and the iPhone comes out, and you start learning. Right? You slowly learn what's really going on with this technology. Because here's the thing that people do not understand, and you're all gonna come to learn, because I don't lie. And here's the thing. There's certain things I'm just not going to show you the proof to, because your ass need to get up and do the fucking homework.
Yeah.
I've already shown you enough. But you're going to come to learn Twitter, FBI, all the Facebook, Instagram. Excuse me. Kind of slipped out there.
Freudian slip there.
Right. Of the opposite.
Tell us what you're really thinking.
Right.
Bro, you should have the Twilight Zone intro as your intro for your stream, bro.
Oh no, he's got the most banging opening track in all the heads.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into the wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Yo, but we live in it.
Yo, clip that.
Aren't we? But we're living it. And I am going to clip it. I just marked the time down. But, I mean, think about it. Think about it, Rax. You literally spit that verbatim. Why so easily? That's not a coincidence, sir. Your memory is not that good. I don't give a fuck if you just watched it yesterday.
No, I Googled it, dude.
Oh, you motherfucker. You got me, bastard. But the funny thing is as you were saying it, I was saying it to myself. And it's not because I know it. It's because I feel it.
We feel it. We remember it, all that.
But I honestly, Rags, I honestly feel it. And I've always felt it deep in my soul. And that's the thing. You know, why was I so tied into that show? Why? Sci-fi. Why? Star Trek, that shit. Why? Why am I so attracted to those two specific ones that I don't want to leave that time frame or that frame of thought?
Yeah.
that says something about a person's personality.
You're distilling it down to one of its most basic layers, I guess, when you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's so I guess it's accurate to say it's a coping mechanism?
Yeah,
maybe?
that's basically what I'm trying to point out.
Yeah.
Because what did Rag just say? Dude watching Sanford and Son like it's his business. Not trying to hear it. It's 2020 what?
That's my old man. That's my old man
Yeah.
doing that.
And 2020 what for what? I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good right here in 1970 something.
Fiction has a great way of taking about 2 decades to come true.
Yes.
Well said.
We see that over and over and over. So when I'm seeing movies this year,
that timeline is squeezing, by the way.
bro, it is. It's getting shorter and shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of freaky because Hollywood does a very good job of forecasting and encapsulating our nightmares and horrors, placing them on screen. And I think that has a lot to do with projection into the future.
100%. That's all they do.
What Hollywood is able to do. And because we start focusing on that.
100%.
Oh,
that's creepy.
So let's talk about a movie from the 1920s.
Uh-oh.
You know where I'm going. Birth of a Nation.
Oh my God.
This movie, now it's important because if you've never heard of this movie, look it up. This movie literally started this whole racial thing.
Yeah.
It didn't exist until that point in time.
They seeded it.
True story, yes. Yeah. True story. And a lot of people don't even know that. But you got to know these things because where do these concepts of false reality, because this is a false reality. Here you have this guy that is not Caucasian male streaming with 2 guys that at least look like it. I don't know the difference otherwise. Now, if this whole notion was real, why the fuck are we sharing the same thoughts and all this other shit? Pretty straightforward.
It's implanted.
That's right.
It's implanted and then it's grown, it's watered, it's cultivated.
Watered, watered, it's Amazoned.
Yes. And the thing is, it doesn't stop when somebody dies.
Nope. It only gets
going
stronger.
because ideas are the most communicable thing on earth.
Mm-hmm.
And
ideas
it lives on in perpetuity. That's what happens.
Ideas are strong, and this is what we're doing. We're creating and sharing our own ideas to create the right reality that we want to see.
Yeah, there it is. Man, we keep hitting on so many things SJ and I talked about today earlier, but that's the real law of attraction, not the fake, the secret bullshit. We're talking about the real law of attraction.
That's right.
You don't lay back and think, oh, I want that diamond necklace. No, it's not. That's not what it is. It's not how it works, man. It's so more proactive.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get sweaty. You got to get bloody. You got to get dirty.
Well, here's the thing. And this is what I ask myself often, because I got to tell you, man, I am that quintessential guy that you would see in a movie, that disgruntled black guy. Fuck the man, fuck the system, all this shit. I'm that guy, man. I was that guy. I thought I had no shot in the world. I've lived two lifetimes that I wasn't supposed to, literally. Yes. A lot of us are in that camp. And these are things that as grown men, we must address and acknowledge, because how do we change it if we do not? We do not change it.
Fucking A, bro.
And this is why I harp on it to a certain extent, because I really don't. But it's important to discuss, right?
Yeah, well, you admitted that to me last year early on. I remember it sat me down. Like I had to sit down and be like, damn, that's some real talk there, because I'm on that other end, perceived as being the coddled or entitled, whereas I'm coming from the salt of the fucking earth, but we just go on these appearances. But when you admitted that to me, man, I was like, that takes a man to recognize that and level with that. That's going back to that culpability and responsibility that we just keep finding in Hexaco, man.
If you're now, this is gonna piss off some flat earthers. Potentially. but I'm going to say it anyway.
FYI, I got you
But,
covered on
but
that
I'm
one.
going to say it anyway.
I got
Okay.
you covered on that one, so don't even worry. But go ahead, because it doesn't
All right.
matter. It actually.
So let's go all out and really try to piss him off. So first off, Elon Musk creates a spaceship to launch me into orbit. That's step one.
Right.
Okay.
I have a tennis ball in my hand and I get into orbit and it's
Mhm.
zero gravity. And what do? I look at this sun, and this sun is 90 million miles away, according to Elon. It's 3 million miles away, according to the flat earthers. But we'll just go with the 90 million model here.
Mhm.
I take this tennis ball and I throw it right at the sun. What happens? It goes straight to the sun, right?
Mhm.
If I throw that tennis ball and let it go and it's traveling towards the sun and I catch back up with that tennis ball and I just go, doop, barely touch it.
Right.
I touch it to a point where you can't even see that close. You can't even see that it's changing directions. But 90 million miles away, it misses the sun by 20 million miles just from that one little doop.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
one little interception, right?
And that's what's happening. That's what has happened over the past 50 or 60 years in our society.
100%.
They didn't have to do much back then. It had to be very, very, very subtle.
Well, think
But
about the flow of information. Right?
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
definitely didn't have to. They definitely didn't have to. But
Absolutely.
I just wanted to interject with that. But please continue. Please continue.
No, man, but that's what has happened.
Yeah.
Back then, it didn't have to be very blatant because they knew that the end game had to do with decades and not months and not a couple years. They're playing the long game with this. And here we are 50 years later and we're flying past the sun, but we're 20 million miles away. We've missed the mark by that much just by a slight course correction in the very, very, very beginning. So what do we need to do now? We need to do now what we're doing. And we're talking about these things and we're waking people up and we're nudging that ball back on course. And that's why also you see this huge push to censor social media.
Every fucking thing.
Because of that. Because if you can't speak together, you can't think together, and you can't change your mind together.
You said that a couple weeks ago, and I was fist pumping you, baby.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I love talking with Hexicans, man, because they understand that. They get that. And we really are a hedge against the craziness and the authoritarianism and the tyranny and all that.
And we're working shit out in real time. We're working shit out, baby.
We're thinking together. We're talking together. And then there's whales. But everybody else,
you're welcome.
It's all good.
You're welcome. But here's the thing, right? I know I'm abrasive, I'm loud, and to a certain extent, but this is why. I want to make sure everybody hears me loud and clear, because you got to know that there is too much bullshit being thrown at you out here.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna forget me either, right?
You're not gonna forget me. You're gonna fucking hate it, or you're gonna fucking love it, because I got nothing but the truth to share. Nothing else.
You're my type of people, Wales. You are, man. You're my type of people. No, I'm just saying that to make you like me more, but I think I would like you if we were in real life.
You know what's funny? Out of a lot of Hexicans that I met, I mean, 99% of them are exactly what you would expect, just like they are online.
Yeah, I had the same experience when I went to Las Vegas.
Yo, at Naga's party brand, I felt like you were an old friend, like an old relative or something. I felt that way with everybody.
I know that's such a good point, dude. The second that I walked into that mansion party, never met, like I can't even walk into a Shoney's in my local town and feel okay. Bro, I'm like thousands of miles away from where I live, and I go into this mansion party, and it's like
you were home.
It was the same atmosphere, the same vibe. Everybody knew each other. Everybody was cool. I didn't feel like I had to watch my back like I always do when I'm in public. It felt great, man. I'm glad you brought that up because I talked to some people that said the same thing too.
Dude, it was so familiar. I'll tell you what, it really went upside my head because I think the order that I walk in, what do? Hug Tim Benjamin and Hoddle Dog picture, right? Okay. Then I go around the corner and it's surreal. It's fucking surreal because these guys are over here for a year and something in my life. and now they right here, but they feel as genuine, as authentic, you know, as tactile. They're just right the fuck there. There he is, Marco the fucking Hexican. There he is, you know, my old friend who I never met before. And you know, it's like we didn't miss a beat, man. We're talking then like you and I mean, how classic is our picture, dude?
I know, dude.
That
That was
picture
awesome.
is so classic.
I loved it.
We look like we've been friends for decades and shit.
I know, dude.
Starsky and Hutch shit.
Like that picture is gonna be at my funeral one day.
Ah, brother.
No, that'll be like if there's a lineup of pictures, that would be a really good picture to be like to share. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, I love it.
Well
It's a great
done.
picture. I'm not saying that to be like down or anything.
Oh, I know.
And that's the point.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, here we are meeting each other out of nowhere. You know, finding the same thoughts in our heads, literally. I mean, I remember when I was in Vegas year one, nobody knew what I looked like. So I got to walk around and hear all these conversations. So I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
For a fact, because this shit ain't no opinion. This is exactly what's in y'all motherfuckers' heads, because I heard y'all talking about it. So it's not like I'm making it up. And that's
I remember when you got back, you were so inspired, man. You were like, you had a fire lit under
I'm
your
still
ass.
going, baby.
Yep.
I ain't stopped. I'm still going. Ever since that point in time, I fucking pressed it. I pressed the gas because I knew this shit was real. And it is. And anybody that was around then and really understands the game that we're talking here, they still around. And they still playing the game. They might not be on social media because it's become what it's become, but they don't need to be on there because they're doing stuff in the real world. And that is what matters. That is what matters. And there's going to come a point in time where whales don't got to do streams no more because we just going to run everything.
Thank God.
Yep. And it won't matter at that point because I won't have to say anything. It'll just be.
Well, you passed the baton, man.
Well, nah. It'll just be. I won't have to say anything because y'all motherfuckers won't have a choice. That's going to be the world that we want. And at that point, I can peace out.
Yeah, man. Hey, I've
nothing
been
else to corral.
Digging, man. Your boy, you and Jay, man. Steve Buscemi and Samuel L. Jackson. And
you want me to get him on here? I can see
I would love that. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of that, man.
Let me see if he's available.
Oh my God, dude, your last 2 or 3, I mean, I'm lying. All your macros are killer. Okay. But these last few, man, you guys have had me on the edge of my seat the entire fucking episode. I love it.
Man. It's real out here. You know, and this is what I'm trying to really help the community understand. Like me and Rags know, we seen this shit in real time. Everybody else, not so much. And
what do you mean? You mean germane to the military?
Everything. I mean, that is where you really learn.
It's big, man. It's big. Big picture.
Wait, what am I missing?
It's a giant puzzle, man. Everything that you see, just you follow Wales. He's really, really good at picking up this stuff before it happens. And it all makes sense and all comes together really, really well. And I'm glad I found his Twitter. I'm glad like I told him before, I think he was the first Hexican that I ever listened to other than Richard. So I think Richard got me into it. And then I think I started listening to Wales's dumbass. And I was like, who is this guy, man? And I was like, well, shoot, I guess I got to buy a big bag now at Hex. But dude, you and I told you too, I don't know, you got just like for me, just like listening to Richard, I had to listen to him a long time for him to be able to break down my defensive psychological wall.
Yep. It's hard.
And the stuff that you were saying, it was so confident that automatically, just the way I'm built, I'm skeptical. So I had to say, okay, why are you skeptical? Then I had to do a self audit and say, I'm not going to make false claims in my head, and I'm going to go ahead and start doing the research. So that led me down the road to where I am now. So I'll give you some credit for that. unfortunately, but it is what it is.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All bullshit aside, I appreciate that because you know what? That is exactly kind of how it went for me. Like, so when I found Richard Hart, right, this was years ago. I was already in crypto. He's like, whatever to me, you know. We're on the same level to a certain extent. I can't code for shit, but if I could, we'd be on even playing field to a certain extent, right? Because I have the knowledge base of understanding economics that he doesn't, and finance that he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you combat the world with that knowledge? Man, I mean, I gotta tell you, 100,000 million levels of respect to him, Richard
Mm-hmm.
Hart, because he created a tool to allow me to educate the
Yeah.
masses.
Right.
I mean, it's a fucking when I figured out what was going on and I realized I had an opportunity, I'm going 100 miles an hour here.
Bro, you not only onboarded me, but you got on. I had the rags to riches.
Oh, I onboarded you? Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Well, I mean, you had a big part in it, but not only
yeah,
me,
that's what I'm saying.
you onboarded. I had the rags to riches Telegram group before I had found a Hex.
Really?
Oh.
I didn't
You
know that.
onboarded like 200 or 300 people.
Ooh, y'all welcome, motherfuckers.
Yeah. but you know, you need to know that type of thing, and the people in chat who are thinking about creating content need to know that type of thing.
Yeah,
you just never know who you're going to talk to that might have access to a big
I didn't
community,
even know this. I'm just finding this out today. And
yeah, I know.
already
I never told you that. Yeah. And it was really, really good for our group because I was teaching people these same types of fundamentals, but we didn't have a community to become a part of.
Gotcha.
We thought we were out there on an island.
Yep, I know exactly.
And you know, and we're playing the meme coin game, but at least we were using, you know, maybe 1% of our portfolio, throwing it in this or that.
Yeah, you were using logic. Nothing wrong with that.
Using logic, but thank God we found Hex, and yeah, you should know that, man, and everybody in chat should know that. You never know who you're going to talk to. You just never know.
That's right, and that's exactly why I don't stop streaming.
Yeah,
because just like I was searching for this information, right? I was searching for this shit. This shit I'm giving everybody for free. Yo, I spent years, bro. Years. If I was known, like famous, I'd be getting paid $50,000 an hour minimum. No bullshit.
Bro, do you know, people don't understand in chat how easy it is to sell out with a following like you and I have, or anybody at this level.
Mm-hmm.
You can make tens of thousands of dollars per shill, even with this level.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you to name your price in the emails that get sent out. I've made a video on it.
Bro, how many times have I exposed it?
Yeah, right. And so it's like, guys, this is such a cool place because you don't have these wolves in sheep's clothing.
100%.
And you can actually trust what everybody's saying here. And that doesn't exist in crypto at large at all.
I mean, to have a place where you can go get information that you can go verify.
Yeah, for free.
For free? Like, nobody's telling you what to do here.
No
interest in that. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that because I do work hard on those thumbnails, man.
Man, those are the trashiest thumbnails I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck you too, man. Yeah. God
dang, man.
Fuck you too, man. Shit.
Dude, Fiverr.com.
All BS aside, man, I can't help but I think today's thumbnail was the first one where it wasn't Pepe focused. You know, I had like a little stick.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it now. Yeah,
first time. But that patch, man, that patch really got me because I really just was sitting here looking at that meme like, damn, it made me feel a certain way, you know. It kind of just lit me up, and I whipped that thing up, bro. And I gotta tell you, man, that's the future.
But we need to get some Velcro patches, and we need to put that on.
I might go on ahead and I think I know I can find a spot and just get a bunch made.
Now, I gravitate towards this because of my background. I would Velcro the heck out of that, dude.
That's
I would.
Right. That's right. This shit is
just
beautiful.
Don't make it too damn big, dude.
Yeah, no. I think this is too big. I think I'd like it.
Maybe like the inner circle.
2 lengths of the outer circle. In,
Yep.
like,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah.
I think that might be like a whole inch off, maybe half an inch or something. I don't know. I can't really tell, but you get the point. Yeah, that should be hot, bro.
Folks, too. Hey, here somebody says, when's the next airdrop for Hexkins? Guys, check this out. If you're staked as a Hexican, one of the unintended, very beneficial consequences of being staked is you're going to have all these projects that come into the Pulse Chain ecosystem begging to give you free money.
Please take our money. Please.
Please, Hexkins. So really, really think about that. Get staked, because I'm telling you, the next 2 years is going to be a wild ride. Everybody's going to be pandering to us.
Man, look, the next several years are going to be amazing.
Correct.
Because we are going to make it so. We have nothing else to do. I'm just going to keep saying that until people really get that in their heads. I mean, if you're just employed at work and you just a wage slave, you got nothing else to do. Literally, you got nothing else to do. I'm sorry. You have nothing else to do. Because that is not paying your bills. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this stream right now. Real talk.
That's real talk. And for those of you, dude, I got people saying I got reptilian eyes. All right, here we go.
Man, you people are crazy, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Can't handle the light. They're blue. All right, we're good.
Oh, yeah. I hate that too, man. Ugh.
I'm a high latitude ginger, dude. I mean, that's where my people are from. I can't handle this mid latitude BS.
I just don't like bright lights at all. I don't know if it was the sun in the desert for all that time.
Yeah,
or what.
that's a good point. I never thought about that.
Yo, I cannot.
That reflection from underneath.
I'll tell you what. I never wore shades until after I was out there. Never in my life. I never cared to. Then I had to. And just haven't stopped because that shit will fuck up your eyes.
It does. It does, man. I should have been wearing glasses. I don't know, my whole life maybe.
It's like a flashlight, man, just all in your face
the whole time, and you can't get away from it.
And you can't get there's no shade or nothing.
Dude, that damn sand, dude. That's so reflective.
Oh my god, yo,
so reflective.
Let's move on because there's nothing positive.
Well, I'm moving on to my bed, dude. I gotta go to bed, dog.
Let's wrap this up. It's been a great stream, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys know Pulse Chain and Pulse Sex are around the corner. I hope y'all been playing with the testnet. Not much else to talk about on that front except that.
Yeah.
And make sure that when you are receiving free money, that you verify that code is good to go. Because there's no such thing as a free lunch to a certain extent. So let's not forget that. All right.
Chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody except Craig Wadding. And come back and listen to Wales because he's got good stuff to say 22% of the time. And
just 22.
22.5. My bad, dog.
I appreciate it, man.
You dirty son of a gun. Y'all be good.
Appreciate y'all. You guys be easy out there.
All right.
Peace. Right? The reality is that I want to be rich as fuck. There's only one way to be rich as fuck. That's by sitting on your ass the longest. Yep. That's it. Yep. That's the secret. The guy well told you. Richard done told you. I done told you. Kareem done told you. Maddie done told you. Everybody done told you. Everybody done told you. Shit, motherfuckers still acting like they don't know. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
100% safe. There's plenty of games left.
Valiant done told you. Yo, everybody said it. I mean, hey, you know what it is, man? Everybody done told you. Y'all's deep. Everybody. My God. Hex agents, bro. Everybody. Australia.